Man, I can't believe this crap, man. These cops are out here arresting people just for breaking the law. Man, these tyrants are out of control, bruh. I thought you were a lawyer, now you say you can rap. Well, I've listened to your record, maybe go take a nap. The rhymes you're spitting out, they make you sound like a nut. Your latest track, it's got less views now than Gun Cereal's butt. Well, you say you're just a man who wants to smoke at some weed, but you smoke yourself stupid, boy, get the help that you need. You think you could be like Tom McDonald, be an internet star? The problem is your brain's so tiny, it would fit in this jar.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
You know you're gonna lose.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Now watch me play the blues.
Frivolous lawsuit.
You put against cat.
Frivolous lawsuit.
Make sure you wear the hat. All parties have been sworn in. I've read your complaint.
It's a frivolous lawsuit.
The way it's written, it sounds like you've been smoking paint.
That means
if we have that title to your shit, we will take it.
Oh, come and take it, bitch.
All right. I want your money and I want your dignity, and I'm taking both.
To quote my good friend Artie, come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch. Come take it, bitch.
Come and take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
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 Take it, bitch.
Take it, bitch.
She spit in my face.
You're a fucking idiot.
She spit in my face.
Shot little thick dude.
A woman walks into the ladies' room at the mall. She enters one of these stalls and sits down to begin doing her business. As she starts to pee, she looks down at her shoes and sees a head poking under the stall, looking up at her with a camera. "What are you doing?" she screams, frightened. "I'm recording you," says Denver Metro Audit. "But this is a bathroom," she squeals. "Yes, a public bathroom, and there's no expectation of privacy in public," he tells her. "You don't belong in here," she yelled. "I didn't see any sign saying that," DMA replies. "It says ladies' room right on the door." Maybe it does, but it doesn't say no men allowed, does it?" he asked her. "What? That's stupid," she sputtered. "You're being a Karen about this, and what's stupid is shaving down there," DMA answered, holding his camera up. "If you let that bush grow in, it would create privacy for your hoo-ha like a hedge." She stared down at the activist lying on the filthy floor looking up at her. "A hedge? Look, they should put a lock on that door if they don't want people coming in. They need to create privacy," DMA said. "It says ladies' room. They assume men won't come in here." "Well, they shouldn't assume that. And I can film whatever I can see. It's my First Amendment right as an independent journalist." "Oh, you're a journalist. What are you working on?" she asked, sarcastically wiping herself. "I can't divulge that information at this time. The story isn't finished yet," he lied as if there were a story. "No expectation of privacy in public," he reiterated. "But I'm in a stall," she cried. "Yes, and look, it's open on the top and the bottom," DMA answered in his thin voice. They need to create more adequate privacy because if I can see it, I can film it. You don't have to like it, but it's my First Amendment right. The conversation droned on like this for a while. The woman on the toilet and DMA on the filthy floor next to the toilet. Finally, the woman says, "Christopher, don't you think this is inappropriate? I'm your mom." And that's a true story. Absolute true story.
Oh man, I love that. It was great.
Oh my. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm talking about. We're here today. It's Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here live. Yes, I don't have my soundboard. Yay! All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. Ray's here, and we're ready to go. Good morning. How you doing, Ray? You're doing all right.
Yeah. Just going.
I got you. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. It's Tuesday morning, and we're ready to go. As always, we're here. And remember, guys, Tuesday is just chill day, so we're gonna chill and see what's going on. I don't know who was first. Ray, did you see?
Well, my internet went out, so no, well, good. He's not going to be suing anyone today.
Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Jodick was first. Here's your happy dance. But all right, I gotta get my soundboard back, man. I'm telling you.
You know what you should do? I was thinking about during the night. Mm-hmm. I don't sleep. Is you should wake that child of yours up. You should have him stand there and do the happy dance and pay him.
Yeah, there you go. That'd be good stuff. Crime Dog McGruff. All right. Terry Barnes was number 2. Hey, Terry Barnes, how do you do? God bless you. Oh, yeah, because then I don't see. I usually the applause. Cliff Hickson is here. What's up, Cliff? Good to see you. Greetings, party animals. Speak of animals, we got little Chihuahua. What's up? Yay. Let's see. Cliff Hickson, Greg Jonick, Doc Lano. Hello, anyone getting sued for public safety? I think everybody is. Him and Chili.
Or no one is.
That's right.
They're all fake lawsuits.
Right. Cliff Hickson. Ladies and gentlemen, commentator auditor is in the house. What's up? Great to see you. Let's see. Greg Jonah, Cliff Hickson, Terry Barnes. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the beautiful, the gorgeous, the amazing, the fantastic Ray is here. All right. Yeah. Woohoo. Rube Maximilian's in the house. What's up, Rube? It's funny, too. Like, he must, like, I just moved the camera around a little bit, I think, yesterday. I don't remember, but he must have really been paying attention because I really only have, like, one thing here. And, Rube is in charge of the cleaning crew that comes in after the show. And in Florida, they were always talking about fixing my chair and stuff. They're like, we'll replace your tissue box when it gets empty. Because that's the only thing I have. That's great. Yay.
Well, he does a good job.
Yes, he does. Doc Lano. Jaime Palmetto LB, there's no need to fear, Hezokuai. Jaime Palmetto LB, and Ray is here. Good morning, Your Honor, James Palmetto, Jaime Palmetto LB, appearing on behalf of YouTube. All right, Supapris, I hope.
Ray, appearing on behalf of YouTube, or of the people.
That's right. We are here on behalf of the people. Doc Lano, Greg Jonick, Jaime. Who else is here? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, of course, Highway Star. Yeah, all right. Good to see you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to download some sound bites.
She is our new hero. She should have a card if Hasbro to ever make cards again. She should have a card.
That's right. Maybe that's what I should do this time is actually like get permission and then, make cards of the people that I know I have permission from. Let's see. Highway Star, Little Chihuahua, Jaime. Greg Jonick is here. See what $25,000 a lawyer could do to get you out? Yeah, nothing. Get him locked back up. Well,
Brian has to not be a douchebag.
Well, here's the thing. Exactly. Like, I don't care how good your lawyer is, but it's like, yeah, he apologizes, Your Honor, for what he did. Oh, yeah. And what's all that stuff he's been posting on his channel? I've been watching. And he's saying all this.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wait, what? Hey, you screwed yourself, pal. I don't care how good your lawyer is. Cool Clear Waters in the house. Yes. What's up? Always good to see you, buddy. Greg Jonick, Highway Star, Little Chihuahua, Terry Barnes. Cool Clearwater, David E. Persons. All right, what's up? Good Gutterman. Jason, got him, man. Dib Dib is in the house. What's up, Dib Dib? Good morning, hugs. Good day to you all. Lurk mode engaged.
You know,
All
I was
right.
gonna say, if you want somebody who knows some case law, basically off the top of their head, it's David.
Yeah.
He's like, wait a minute, did he say this? This case? No. It has to do with it. And I was like, wow, okay.
Right.
You know, because he's done it a few times. So, yeah, David, smart man.
Definitely. I like that. Thank you. Good advice. Keep that in mind, David. We'll keep you in mind. Let's see. Greg Jonah, Cool Clearwater. Play the pizza video.
Oh, I don't think you know what that means.
Well, yeah, but I know that it's pizza time. It's pizza time because it's the only word that rhymes.
Yeah.
All right. Robert Thomas, what's up? Good morning, Hez and Ray.
Hi, Robert.
Yes. We'll have a lot to talk about next Tuesday because WrestleMania is this weekend. All right, let's see. She's like, oh, no, we got to talk about wrestling next week.
I think my head hurts next Tuesday. Ow.
Let's see. King Stu 2000, what's up? Good morning, all. Good morning, King Stu. Good to see you. All right. Let's see. Patrick Dagler's here. Yes. Good morning, good people. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, Pat Dagler. And how do you do? Methodist Dave is in the house. All right. Frauditor Comedy Show is here. All right. Start the show. Let's go. Don't you know? Hip, hip, hooray. Let's see. Who else we got? Isn't Frauditor Comedy Show going to be our guest this weekend? I got to pull up my Google.
Yeah, I've lost track of who's coming when. Sorry.
No, that's all right. So did I. That's why I was asking.
No, April 27th, Little Chihuahua. April 27th, Little Chihuahua Frauditor Comedy Show.
Okay, so who's this weekend?
April 6th,
Katie Zed is this weekend. Katie Zed is this weekend. All right. Looking forward to that.
April 13th, it's Doc Lanoot. April 27th, Little Chihuahua and Frauditor Comedy Show.
Yeah, all right. David Lee is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Rash family. Good morning to you. Christopher O'Connor, hello. LIA plans to be arrested. Grifters got a grift. Of course. I wouldn't be surprised if that was set up.
He was making a lot on that GoFundMe last. I saw it was only $100-something, but maybe it went up since then. I don't know.
And also, like, just because somebody's trying to rip off money doesn't mean they're actually going to.
True. Doc, we were just saying when you were going to be on Saturday Snafu. Don't worry.
Yeah, we haven't, with all the craziness of my move and everything, we fell behind and we didn't even know who was when anymore. But we have it written down. That's why we had to look it up.
Hey guys, look what Ass is drinking coffee from.
That was going to be the first subject I wanted to talk about today. Is I moved and all the stuff that I forgot that I wish I would have remembered to bring. And one was a coffee cup. So I'm drinking out of an old Apple Jacks container. Oh, look at her fancy pants coffee cup.
Fancy pants. You used to have a fancy pants one too.
I know, it's in
Florida.
Florida.
Straw and everything. I have a straw for it, but I don't drink coffee from a straw.
Yeah, I know. Cynthia Carenshaw, great to see you. Greg Jonek, all right. Juggernaut Jared Reed, what's up? Cool Clearwater, Jason D, and Electric Glide 28, all right. Just getting caught up real quick with everyone I didn't say hello to. Irish Dublin's here. What's up, Irish? Good to see you. Declano, Juggernaut. Roisin's in the house. Hi. What's up?
Roisin.
All right. And with that, we are caught up. All right. Again, I got to see. I have my soundboard, which is still in Florida, but then I have sound effects that I downloaded on StreamYard, but they were all bad, like all the boos and hisses and crickets and stuff. And I had all the happy sounds on the soundboard, but until I get my soundboard back, I'm thinking I might want to download some applause and stuff onto the StreamYard one. And then at least I could start getting back into the groove. Anyway, so yes, for those of you who follow the show, you know Tuesday is just chill out, relax, and have conversation day. You know, take a day off every week from Frauditors and sovereign citizens and all that. And like, what are we going to talk about? Well, the first thing I wanted to talk about today, this is a new segment of the show I'm introducing right now called Stuff I Forgot to Bring When I Moved That I Wish I had thought of ahead of time. All right. First of all, a coffee cup. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm drinking my coffee out of the, and you know, I could only fit so much on the airplane, and you know, the flight was a last minute thing. I thought I was going to be driving, so eventually I'm going to have to, you know, fly back there and drive back. Katie said, "What's up? Hey, don't forget
Good
you're our
morning,
guest this
Katie.
Saturday. What's up?"
I'm just saying good morning, Katie. And yes,
Yes,
don't
yes.
forget on Saturday Snafu, you are our guest this weekend coming up.
It's looking forward to that again. The return of Katie Zed. All right. But so and actually Ray and I talked to you about this, you know, just you and me having a conversation, but like not on the air. So for the audience's sake, I had no idea how much I relied on a dish rack until I don't have one. So now when I do the dishes, they are just a pile on a towel, dripping
Anarchy.
dry.
It's anarchy in your house, I swear. It's complete and total anarchy over there.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's horrible. I went out of my way to make sure I had garbage bags, but I don't have a garbage pail. How could I forget? You've been on my calendar for months. I'm stoked. All right. Yes. Yay.
You don't have a garbage can, but you have garbage bags.
Yeah.
But you know what? At least you have garbage bags. You can always like hang it off something, you know, at least. Yeah.
Exactly.
The can is just to make it, you know.
Oh, and yesterday it was so exciting. My son was hanging out in the kitchen and he was just, you know, like it's a new place for him too, just like it is for me. So he's just like snooping around and stuff, you know, whatever. And he presses a button. I didn't even know it was a button. I just thought it was like part of the metal, like there's like this metal trim. But he realized that there was like a line in it. And he's like, and he pushed it and it's a button. And this whole nother storage section opened up.
Are you kidding?
No.
Do you live in like this futuristic apartment? Like if you walk through, you're gonna go to Narnia or something?
No, what happened was like I took a good look at it, and what it is apparently it was the refrigerator. It broke, so they just put in a refrigerator. So what used to be a refrigerator is just there, and
So you
it's
can
built
use it for-
into, huh?
So you can use it. It's like a cool little place for storage.
Right, exactly.
It's an old refrigerator for storage.
Yeah, here I'll show you. I'll show you guys.
Just don't let the kids in there. Don't let them play in there.
See all of this, like this is the stove, the sink, and then this is just above the sink. That is the old refrigerator. I didn't know that opens. There's a button you press that makes that
What looks
open.
like a dishwasher is an old refrigerator.
Yes.
How is that? How did anybody fit anything in there?
Well, it would be like
Where's
the
the
mini fridge.
freezer?
Well, there isn't. Well, it's like the kind of mini fridge you get like in a hotel room or something.
Weird. Okay, yeah, but you can put stuff in there. You can put dishes in there and silverware, stuff like that, because you were putting it all in your cabinets.
Right, exactly. So my son found that for me. So that's cool. So that opens up a whole new world of storage and stuff that I could do going forward. So I'm still learning this place too. And And then it was funny. I had to have him teach me where the button is. Good morning, Hezokuai and Huller Rash crew. Love the fancy, ultra high tech new lighting. Yes, isn't that amazing?
Where's the light you had on yesterday?
Yeah, I got 2 of them here.
Oh, speaking of, I forgot.
I got this one, and I got this one.
No, I don't turn it on. People get that close.
So yeah, those are the only lights I have here. They're battery powered, and the batteries have been in since Halloween, like 1998 or something like that. I'm surprised they haven't melted, and they still work.
You and I know anything helps. I appreciate it.
By the way, guys.
Hi,
Graham, all right. Something that is cool too about me moving back here is all my old clothes were here. In fact, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but the last couple of days I've been wearing shirts that I haven't worn in years. I got my Three Stooges shirt back.
Where's your picture? I don't see your picture.
That's for me. No, but I like this Three Stooges shirt specifically because it's got 4 of them on there, because it's got the 3 brothers and Larry. Like usually it's either Mo, Larry, and Curly or Mo, Larry, and Shemp. Right. This is Mo, Larry, Curly, and Shemp. So I like that. Hesplaining, yes. Where's the hesplaining picture?
Welcome back from your trip. Hope it was good, Florida Jim.
Yes. Good to be here. Good to be here. Oh man,
it's very good to be here.
Yes, and then it's going to be wild too to see like as everything starts to come back to normal, and I get all my old equipment back and everything. It'll be cool because it'll be like again like twice the show gets to be upgraded. Like when I originally upgraded all my stuff, and now when we get back into the groove of this. And then move up to that again is going to be great.
I'm in the groove. It's going to be hard when I move, though. But I'm bringing all my stuff. So.
Yeah. My shoulders keep moving.
Huh? First time around, I'm bringing all my stuff.
Yes.
Just I ain't coming back.
That's right. That's right. Well, that is the one thing that's good about the fact that, you know, I was helping out my mom. So I was at her place is that, you know, if there was stuff I had to leave there, it's like, oh, don't worry, I won't. You know what I mean? Like she'll make sure nothing happens to any of it. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing. She's your mom. So
yes.
She cares about your stuff.
Yes, exactly. And
somebody asked, who is your favorite stooge? Yes. Robert Thomas said, who's your favorite stooge?
Jerome. Who else? Jerome Horowitz, the one and only Curly Howard. Yeah. I'll tell you what, and like that's it seems like that's the easy answer, you know, like asking somebody who's their favorite band and they say the Beatles. It's like, oh yeah, of course, Beatles. But like
not
for
everybody's
real,
favorite band is the Beatles.
No, but what I'm saying is for people who do say it's the Beatles, it's like, well, they're the top selling artist of all time, so that's an easy answer.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I mean? So like Curly is an easy answer, but the fact of the matter is, he had the purest, I think, comedic, like actual comedic talent. Because like I'll watch, because I have every Stooges short ever on DVD. I got the box set. And I'll watch sometimes and look at scenes that he's not even in, where he's just standing in the background. And even then, he's almost always doing something. He's responding to what's going on. I mean, he'll be on screen, but it won't be him in the scene. But he's always got this comic timing that's just, he's always on. The dude was awesome. Great at what he did.
Do you think you would have been a good stooge?
I'm too tall.
What does that have to do with anything, guys?
Because they were all short. That was part of the bit.
So what? What an excuse. What an excuse. Too tall. I've never heard that.
Well, the
used
Stooges were all
to
short.
not
That was
be a
part of their
comedian before.
bit. Huh?
That doesn't matter. Well, because they can't reach you to do like the eye poke. What?
Yeah, like, ugh.
Yeah. Because you'd see it coming.
Plus, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would have been able to do what they did. Because it's a different kind of humor. It's that slapstick thing, you know?
I'm just saying, do you think I'm just rhetorically asking you, like, do you think he would have been a good Stooge?
I thought I turned this damn thing off. Hold on. The kids' alarms are screaming at me again. I gotta figure something out.
Excuse me. He always looks like a mad scientist when he takes his headphones off. Anyway, big news yesterday, huh? LA getting arrested and Chili getting denied his bail. It was a good day. I'm thinking it was a good day yesterday. What do you guys think? Happy about it? I'm happy about it. I was like, when I saw Chili crying, I'm like, there's no tears there. Because he kept doing this whole thing. Anybody looking at me crying? You know, like a child does when they're in trouble. Yeah, what about Will's news? That was fake news. Fake news. Fake news. David is plotting his demise as we speak. Yeah. Which I know nothing about. Did you, Katie? I did too, because it was like so silly how he was like, is anybody looking at me? Anybody with kids would see, like, when they were toddlers, how they used to cry, and then they would make sure you were looking at them crying. You know? It was the funniest thing I ever saw. And you knew he was going in front of the same judge, even if he hadn't made those phone calls and put it on his channel, that she was going to be like, yeah, get out of here. Go away from me.
Let me tell you something about that. One of the craziest things about that whole situation is it was so, like what you're talking about specifically with him with his head, you know, and the way he was doing that with the crying or whatever. That was so blatant that even past Unremembered, that doesn't do straight comedy videos. In fact, they do very in-depth, serious analysis, made a joke video with a loop of him doing that with, like, in court yesterday. Even they were like, this is too good. Chili is comedy gold. The jokes write themselves, you know?
Yeah, I mean, how is he? Yeah, I mean, seriously, even turned around and looked at the people sitting in the gallery. You know what I mean? Like, he turned around and he did this number, you know?
$5 from Billy Yank, just in case you don't know. Yesterday's super chat was an April Fool's joke. Judge Zimmerman did not reverse her decision. Chili is still in jail. That's right. He is, and he's gonna be. Here's your happy dance, Billy. Do 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 do. All right. Here, let me give you guys a little bit. See, the only one that I have, I think, is the one that says "I hate you" at the end, but it's not. It's Bob talking to me because he was mad at me at the time.
I hate you.
So, can you do a stream about who the shit heels in the community are and who are the rights on assholes? Miss Mandy's just think coded is an interesting push towards Stone Vet's mistaken ideas. Yeah, I don't know, man. Monkey, I generally try to stay away from all that nonsense because it seems like anytime we ever bring any of that up, it's almost like saying a demon's name 3 times or Beetlejuice 3.
I'm the one that gets buried and shit.
Well, yeah, but they start showing up here and attacking and going crazy, and we just tried to avoid all of that nonsense. It's like that has nothing to do with our show. Our show is about, you know, having fun, giving people a happy morning, talking crap about, you know, frauditors and sovereign citizens, and that's what we do. It's not about the drama community and all of those people and all of their nuttiness. I don't know. What do you think about that?
Me?
Well, I mean, I know what you, but, you know, for them.
I don't want to get involved in all that. You know how I stay away, especially if still investing in this pension because that man has something, I don't know, he hates me for some reason and goes out of his way to insult me and talk stuff about me. So I don't know why. I've never come on here and said a word bad about him. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
I don't plan to. So it's, it's not tit for tat in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm not going to play into it like others have. I don't plan on playing into it like others have. If he wants to, he can do what he wishes. I'm just not going to get involved with that whole thing, that whole side of things. I'm just not going to get involved with it. I won't get involved with it.
Right.
It's your channel. You make that decision. But if you chose to get involved with it, I would have to step aside because I just
Right.
don't want to. I have health issues I am fighting, and stress just make that a whole lot worse.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to minimize that as much as I can doing what I do on YouTube. You can't avoid stress by any means doing this. It comes at you no matter what. But you
Right.
can do things to minimize it. You can choose what you deal with and what you don't deal with. And
Right.
that is just something I choose not to deal with.
Well, like I said, it's like some of it's gonna hit no matter what because it's part of it. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to look for it. I'm
Right.
not gonna
So
invite
don't be
it in.
embarrassed, Surrender Monkey. It's fine. Just come here and enjoy yourself. And have some fun in the morning, start your day right, and then you can go watch wherever you'd like. I mean, we are not in the habit of telling people where to go after they leave here.
Yep.
We are friends with everybody, no matter where you go in the community, we are friends with you no matter what. You come here, you're a friend.
Yep.
That's all it is. Okay?
Yeah, we're
That's
here to
it.
have fun.
Yep.
And
Here
that's
to
it.
have fun.
Graham is a 16-month membership. Wishing you all the best in your new apartment. Thank you so much, Graham. Here's your happy dance. Well, in fact, since this one came from you, why not?
I hate you.
I
Oh,
love
the
that so much. Oh my God. It is the sweet, it's the cutest Graham and Bob, I think, is going to ever for always be my favorite. I love it. I just ugh.
The Bobs are so awesome.
They are. I don't know how anybody could not love Graham and Bob. I just don't know how they don't love the Bobs. If you don't
Right.
like Graham, that's fine. Get it. But if you don't like the Bobs, I don't understand you. I know. Wow, it's the cutest thing ever. So, did you hear that Puxatawny Phil and his wife Phyllis had babies?
Hunda, hey, what?
Puxatawny Phil and his wife Phyllis had babies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the next generation of you don't get spring for 6 weeks is born. Yeah. Did you hear about that? It's pretty cool, huh?
Well, yeah, no. I thought you were setting me up, and I was waiting for the punchline.
No, it's not a joke.
Like, did you hear they had babies?
They had babies, yeah.
Like, you're like, no, I'm just telling you. Oh, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I just thought it was pretty cool that the next generation, we didn't see the sun or whatever it is. This
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, those dang old
I think
groundhogs.
somebody should go and get them and like put them in a zoo somewhere far, far away
far, far
where
away.
they live now. Yeah.
Oh man, that's great.
So what do you say, road trip?
Yeah, there you go. Let's hit the road, Jack. Oh my goodness gracious me. Fun stuff. It's really weird too, because like there's things that you just, or at least I didn't think about at all with this move and everything. Like something as simple as having these headphones on. And I think you would remember, because this wasn't on the air. It was during the week when I was first setting everything up, and I was talking to you, and I kept forgetting because I'm used to using my external microphone that I have to have this here to talk, because I kept putting it up.
Flip it up. Yeah.
And you're like, I
flip it up,
can't
you're
hear you.
muting.
Yep.
I'm like,
Like,
put it. I'm like, down. Put it down. You're like, huh? Like down.
And then remember for a minute, because I didn't know, I thought I had to turn it all the way down to engage the mic.
Yeah, and I'm
And then
like,
I
why
had
am I
under my-
hearing your mustache and stuff? Why am I hearing all that?
Why is your beard hair rubbing the microphone? 16-month membership milestone from Dino. Wanted to stop by long enough to say hi to everyone. Hi, Dino. Great to
Hi,
see you as
Dino.
always. All right. Woohoo. I got to get some more sounds on here. I was so disappointed. So disappointed. I plugged in my external hard drive. So I figured, because I made sure I brought that, because I figured at least, even though I don't have my actual computer, with my laptop and my external hard drive, I have all the stuff from my computer on the external hard drive. I'll be able to access everything. I plugged it into this thing. This thing doesn't even recognize it. It doesn't even recognize it as an external device at all.
How old is your laptop?
It's pretty old.
Yes, come on, you gotta upgrade, man.
Well, I
Upgrade
mean,
everything.
yeah.
You gotta get an actual monitor, not one that's a desktop. And you gotta get a new.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too with this, because I'm doing it on the laptop, I have to keep pulling it closer so I can see. Like, what am I looking at here? Anyway, so today is the day we're gonna talk some more about why I was sleeping on the floor, but now I got my mattress and it's so comfy. I love it. Thank you, Uncle Artie, once again for the mattress. He gave me a blow-up mattress. It's good. It's good. It's actually really cool. My kids are in there. The boys, anyway, are sleeping right now in there. I think I said it earlier. Like right now, this first week that I'm here just happens to be the same week that they're on spring break. So they're going to stay with me for the week, and then once they go back to school next week, then I'll have more time. Because after the show, I'm trying to entertain them all day and catch up. It's been so long since I've seen them. But once they're back at school, I'll be able to focus more on obviously working, getting all this YouTube done. But I'm having so much fun. I love those kids so much. They are everything to me. They are. Billy Yank, I replace my computer every week. Oh, well, then every week when you get a new one, send me the old one. Then maybe I could get all caught up. All right. When does your stuff arrive? Well, I'm not having anything like I don't think my mom can afford to ship everything to me. So in case you didn't hear the whole story and why I don't have all my stuff, the original plan was I was going to rent a car, load it up with all my stuff in Florida, and then drive here, and then I would have everything. And then I'd bring it all up here, and it'd be all good. With that, plus I have a storage unit that I pay for out here. So between the stuff in the storage and the stuff in Florida, I'd be all set. But then when I went to the rental car place to pick up the rental car, is your laptop old as Lucky Laptop? I don't think it's that bad, but it's bad. But so anyway, when I went to pick up the rental car, I paid for everything all in advance. So I had my budget all done. I had my money for the gas money and, moving expenses all ready to go. So when is a housewarming party? And it's far from room to ground to throw a TV out the window.
That just gave me an idea.
Yes.
Holy crap. Do you have an Amazon wish list?
I can create one.
Create one, and then we'll have I don't know, they call it your housewarming party wish list.
Oh.
Don't make it too expensive.
Well, no, yeah, I'm not going to put, give me a $5,000 computer,
Right, like for things you need,
like the dish rack,
a dish rack, things like that. And, go around your house, make a list of things you need and put it on your, Amazon wish list, and then post the link. And then we can go on there and get you stuff.
That would be cool. You know what else would be cool to have?
For housewarming.
Yeah.
A spoon? You don't have a spoon.
I forgot to grab spoons. I got forks and knives.
Get out.
I got a spatula, but no spoons. My kids have been eating their cereal with a fork and then drinking the milk.
Okay, make a wish list and please post the link like ASAP. Okay,
All right.
so we can start working on that and we can start getting you some housewarming gifts, you know, so you have stuff. Okay.
That sounds like fun. I like that idea.
Okay. I'm not forcing anyone to buy for him if you want to, you know. Yeah, trash can. Katie said trash can.
Yep, exactly. And it's
Dish
cool because
rack, spoons, you know, towels maybe. I'm sure you don't have enough towels. You're a dude living with two dudes. You don't have enough towels. I'm sure of it.
I got a couple.
Right.
But like I was showing you guys the kitchen, right over there, and that the sink under the sink is just storage too, and that's where I've been keeping the garbage bag. So just a little waste basket, you know, that I could put in there would be perfect, you know, and then I don't have the garbage sitting out.
I have a garbage can in every room that is used in my home.
Yeah. Well, there's only 2 rooms, this one and then the bedroom.
Well, I said used. Every room that's actually used, like people are in it often, you know.
Right.
So what story were you telling me? Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, Graham was saying something about when your stuff is going to be delivered.
Right.
So I was explaining that my mom can't afford to ship me everything. And I was explaining what happened for anyone who missed it. I was going to drive here with all my stuff. But then when I went to pick up the rental car, which I paid for in advance, so I didn't have any money for that. I only had gas money for the drive and, you know, miscellaneous moving expenses. When I went to pick up the rental car, they said a $500 extra charge. And then I wouldn't have any gas money. So what good is a car without gas? So I ended up having to change everything last minute and book a flight to fly down here because I already had this place lined up and I wasn't going to lose this place after 2 years of trying to find a place out here. I finally got one. I wasn't about to lose it. So I just hopped on a plane, packed what I could. It was all kind of fast, last minute kind of stuff with the plan that eventually, you know, I would go back and pick everything up. But that's one of the reasons why I don't really have much here because it was all very hastily done. And I packed, you know, just threw in the bags, whatever I could quick and went. And the eventual plan would be to, knowing now about the extra $500 charge to rent a car, being able to budget for that in advance, to fly back down there just to get a rental car, pack it up with my stuff, and then drive back. And then I'll have everything.
Did they give you back your money for renting the car?
The $500 deposit does get returned to you when you return the car.
No, the original rental fee that you paid in advance.
Yes.
They gave that back to you.
Yes. That was the money that I used for whatever stuff I do have here that I bought.
Flying and all that. Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, Elvis Skidor. Sue Bear, it's your birthday week. Happy birthday. Yeah, it takes a lot to ship stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot. I mean,
yeah.
If I could fly, I would, but I'm not allowed to.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't want me to get another one. I mean, I got one just being on the ground. So they don't want to make another one. So I can't fly, you know, but it's really expensive to ship stuff.
Yes.
It's like, but I think everything is, I said, is everything expensive or am I just poor?
No, everything is expensive.
But everything is expensive, you know, and I just can't get over what they charge. But then it's, you know, it's everything down the line from, you know, gas to driver pay to, you know, boxing the crap up, you know, properly. So I'm like, well, it's all right. I'll just take it with me in the car. I can get it in the car. It'll go. It stays. So.
That's it. And then the only other thing is, and that's part of it too, like all the stuff I have in my storage unit out here, like once I have the rental car, I will also go there to pick stuff up too, because there's a couple things I have in there, like big things. Like I have a nice table in there. I have My uncle has a love seat for me in his house. I got a shelf that I wanted to put behind me. It's like a big 3-tier shelf, and then I could put all my stuff like the voodoo doll and everything on display up there, and it'd be all cool looking and all that. But that's all down the road. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be cool looking.
Yeah. When it's all said and done, you'll see, guys. You'll see. I've only been here for
When
a
you
couple
have
days.
like
Yet.
your wheelchair and your wraparound desk.
I'm beginning to hate this chair too.
I'm sure it's not comfortable sitting in it. We do 3 hours,
Yeah.
And if you're not comfortable.
And it's the only chair we have.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good thing young bodies can sit on the floor, But us old people, oh no, get on the floor. You're staying down there for a while.
Yeah.
You better camp out down there because you're not getting up until you need to get up,
Yeah.
And then you're doing the wall crawl to get up. My hips, oh my God, my legs. I can't get up.
That's hilarious. Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny. I've been through all of that just in the last couple of days. And the kids, yeah, like you said, like the little guy, he'll be over there and be like, hey, come here. And he'll just pop up. Like, man, I wish I could do that. Come over. It was cool too, though. It was really cool because yesterday my older son, last night he was getting bored and he's like, I don't know, Dad, what are we gonna do? I'm like, you want to sort my comic books for me? And he's like, you'll let me? And he got all excited. I'm like, yes. A love seat. Don't you need female company for that? Yeah, eventually. That's a whole nother, yep, exactly. So anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the kids. So that was cool. Huh?
We better not. Let me catch you.
Oh yeah, the comic books. So so what happened was
why did that get you off your game?
I have no idea. Anyway, so
thank you, Rooster.
The thing is, there was years ago, after I was when my mom was still living in Chicago, and I was married and moved out and had my family and all that. Her basement flooded.
Oof.
And she calls me and she's like, yeah, the basement flooded the other day. I'm like, oh, all my comic books are in your basement. So I drove over there and I had hundreds of thousands of comic books, and at least half of my collection was completely underwater, completely submerged. So I freaked out and I just started pulling my comic books out, whichever ones I could salvage, I put in one side and the rest I put on the other. So now because I had them all cataloged and in order and by number, and I had all my Batman books together and all my Captain America books together and everything all night. Now it's all just mixed up. Just whatever books survived the flood, I just threw in a bin, and put them on the side. So,
but you still have
well, at least half of them are still good. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's good. And not all of them.
Yeah. I have
two comic book heaven.
I have 2 completely full boxes that were completely untouched by the flood in my storage unit right now. Have you invested in Rubbermaid tubs since then? Yes. Yes. But anyway, the point is, that's why they were all out of order and mixed up. And that's why I told my son, hey, you want to catalog, go through my comic books, put them in order and everything for me. And he was excited to do it. So that was fun for him, So that was something for him to do last night. He had a good time. He did find some good ones too. I'm going to have to get back on eBay.
Yeah. It's always fun.
He said the only rules are, my son told me, the only rules are, I'm not allowed to sell any Spider-Man comics because that's his inheritance. And my Godzilla #1, he's still on the fence on whether or not I should sell it or he wants it.
Well, good Lord, I didn't know children told you what their inheritance was.
Well, that was
That's
always
the case that I should have told my parents, hey, get some life insurance so I can just bury you without having to sell stuff.
right. But that was always the thing, though. That was always the thing. It's like I'm keeping these comic books because the older they get, the more money they're worth.
Right.
So someday, when you grow up, you'll be able to sell some of them and retire. You know.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so it was always kind of meant to be his inheritance.
Right.
So
No,
now
that's
that he
a
knows
good
that,
thing.
yes, exactly. So he knew that. So it's not like he's telling me what to do, but it's like, okay, Dad, if you got to sell some of these because you need money, I understand that. Just don't sell anything with Spider-Man in it. And he's like pulling out these really old books, and I'm like, oh, I can't solve it. All right.
No. Maybe
It's
he's
all
got
good.
something sentimental about him too that he's not telling you.
Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly.
Now you ahead.
Huh? All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you too. All right. I don't have my soundboard here, so I can't do the. Yeah.
Thank you, JC Landry. If you're
Yes.
here, thank you very much. You're very sweet.
Yes, always. Sweet, sweet. Hey, and speaking of earlier when somebody put when I said about the love seat, somebody's like, don't you need female company to make that work? First of all, eventually I am going to get that love seat from my uncle and put it in here somewhere. But you know what? Ray's finally, you made the announcement the other day. You're going to be moving back home, right? Soon.
Yeah.
She's going to be closer to me. Who knows? Maybe someday we could do a show sitting right next to each other. That'd be fun. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what are you trying to say?
That would be fun. I would like that. That'd be cool.
That would be good. That would be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Do a collab. No, I don't have to do one.
Billy Yang for another $5. Genius comic book idea. An action-packed Jason Gutterman crossover series of Little House on the Prairie and the Waltons. What do you think? Action-packed. Yeah, right. There you go. Yeah, the action would be interesting to see what kind of action would be in there, but the Waltons and the Little House on the Prairie has a crossover. But yeah, when I was a kid, there were 3 shows that when they came on, I immediately would change the channel, but I always ended up not and watching them. Little House on the Prairie, the Waltons, and Love American Style. Those were the 3 shows when I was a kid. They would come on and I'd be like, oh, I'm not going to watch this. But then back then you had to get up to turn off the TV. And I didn't hate them that much to actually do it. What? I might have to take a trip back home if Ray is going to be in that general area. Hey.
And if I am going to be in the general area. It's coming up, moving the week of the 14th, right? I'll be gone.
Yeah, like 2 weeks from now. Yeah.
Oh, is he? That's pretty cool. You should join that. Maybe you'll get a laptop.
Welch News Network has a raffle giving away a laptop. Yeah. $2. Thank you so much for the $2. Here's your happy dance.
Did you give Billy Yang his happy dance?
Billy Yank, here you go. All right.
Oh, see, Super actually won a laptop from Welsh News Network. That's cool.
Nice.
Oh,
Congratulations.
in September, Katie said. Oh man, maybe we can meet up. I'd love to meet up. I would love to meet her in person. Oh, she's so cool. I would love to.
That would be awesome.
Cool. Yeah. And you're not far. She can meet up too. Come down.
Oh, and Cupcake could come out here. Maybe we can have
if she's swollen.
Well, yeah, right. Of course. health wise. Well, yeah, but it just like thinking idea wise, like the fantasy of it, like we could have Katie's head, Ray, Cupcake all together in the same place at the same time.
Yeah.
And then when we walk down the street, it's like I'm surrounded by all these beautiful women. It's like, what? Sorry.
How about I'm surrounded by all these intelligent, thoughtful,
Yes.
kind,
Yes.
wonderful,
Yes.
warm,
Yes.
beautiful
Kind.
women.
Generous.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Don't you use all those adjectives first before you get to beautiful and stuff like that? Mhm.
Well, well,
Mhm.
you know. I'm just being silly. That's my job, right?
Whatever that was about.
What?
You cracked me up, Bannister.
I try.
Oh, Katie, you shouldn't. Oh my God. She doesn't, she should know how beautiful she is. Come on.
Oh, give me a break.
Yeah,
No.
right? And you have the best hair. I mean, I don't have the pizza video and I'm not playing the pizza video, Joe. So leave me alone about the pizza video.
Yeah, the closest we can get these days, now that I actually have a good internet connection out here, is I got this.
No, he's not talking about your pizza video. He's talking about his, you grew it yourself. He's talking about his pizza video and I'm not playing it.
Well, right, but that don't mean I can't show my pizza.
You can show your pizza. I love what she said. I grew it myself about her hair. I like that.
I like your hair. Yeah, I grew it all by myself.
Yeah, I wonder how he would pull that off, the super adjective dance. How are you going to pull that off if you hit 80 likes?
Like this.
We have it in StreamYard, so he could pull it off. I forgot.
Yep.
Do you know, there's one more thing I wanted to tell you, Hez. Did you know that there is gosh, I forget where it is. I think it's somewhere in California, Southern California, that got in trouble by Lego because they're using the Lego. I think there's these like helmets or like head things from Lego. Did you hear about them? There's these helmets or these face things that you can put on.
Oh, almost like a VR thing?
Like a helmet thing. I don't know what it is, but they were using them in their mugshots that they put on social media to cover their faces. And Lego was like, stop it. They got this police station, this police, not station, but this police organization got in trouble for doing it from Lego. They got a cease and desist from Lego for doing that. I just wanted to tell you because you're like into Lego.
Yeah. No, that's wild.
Somewhere in Southern California.
Okay.
He got in trouble for doing that because you know they put them on social media,
right?
But I guess they're not allowed to show their faces for some reason. They're wanted, but they can't show their faces, so they were using a Lego like mask to cover their faces. So they got a cease and desist from Lego for doing it.
That's wild.
I didn't know Lego was a British company.
They're not. They're from Sweden.
Or Swedish. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Danish. I'm sorry. Danish company.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't know they were Danish. I didn't know that at all. I had no clue that they were Danish. But yeah, they were like, stop. Do this. You know, I just thought it was interesting because you guys are into Lego. So.
Oh, yeah.
They're mean. Mean people.
They don't fool around because, well, first of all, forever, they would not have any guns in any sets. And they never ever even thought about breaking that rule until they made their first Star Wars set, because all the Star Wars characters all carry guns. So that was
isn't it because it's for kids? Like,
well,
or is it because
became,
Danish people don't carry guns? They don't have
guns? No, it was specifically, it was because they got really popular during Nam, and they didn't want kids playing with guys with guns during Vietnam. You know, you get your GI Joes if you want to do that. You know, they didn't want to come out like they were supporting the war or whatever, huh?
Yeah, well, it's their company; they can say, but it's kind of strict to me. But I don't know. They're a company that's supposed to be like fun, lighthearted, and this company was using. This police agency was using something. They were doing something fun and lighthearted to cover their faces, and they were like, "No, stop."
Yeah. Well, like I said, Lego doesn't fool around, and like as great and fun as they are, they're so expensive too.
Mm-hmm.
$5 from Highway Star. Hez, we don't hate you, but that should be your super chat happy dance. The big one every time I get a super chat. My super chats better get a lot higher. I'll pass out.
He would die if he had to do a mega happy dance every time he got like a $2 chat. Yeah.
I'll be way
Love
too
you,
low.
Highway Star, but wow.
Yeah.
Or do you think are you saying he should use the music to do a happy dance?
Oh, well, because it has to play the intro first.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to go right.
Yeah, it has to be that specific clip of the song with the beat after the beat's already dropped, you know?
Well, maybe you can cut it out of there and put it into brand.
Oh, yeah.
Like later on. Dude, please.
What the hell was that?
Warn me first. Is that what you meant, Highway Star? Like he should use the music, not do like a mega, but use the music. I think that's what he meant. Not
edit it.
Sit and do a mega every time you get a super chat because these people would kill you. They would be donating constantly.
Yes.
To see that they would. I guarantee it.
It'd be too much.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yes, Katie, you're on the spot with that. You hit the nail on the head. It's well known.
I'll tell you what, though. That kind of thing is exactly what I'm talking about when I say, like, right now, since my kids are on spring break, when I'm not on the air, I'm basically, trying to entertain them and catch up with them and all that. But next week, once they go back to school, is when I'll be able to dedicate my full time back to this. And I can start doing stuff like that, like editing stuff together to put more sound clips in here and, just basically doing a bunch of work other than work, like extra work that I wouldn't normally do because I'd have my soundboard and all of that sort of thing. And yeah.
Do the Graham and Bob, but then Cool Clearwater has a great idea too. Snag a happy dance clip out of an older show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, you've got your subs working for you, giving you ideas. Look at them.
Love it. Love it. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Yeah. Well, I see somebody was leaving. I saw somebody was going to go to bed.
Oh, who's going to bed?
Oh, Jason D. Have a good sleep, Jason D. Hopefully see you tomorrow morning. He didn't drive Surrender Monkey. Oh, I'll give it to you. Hold on a second, Jason. Oh, it's just Hezekiah. It's just a $sign Hezekiah. JC Landry, it's just $sign.
Oh.
Your cash app.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, if anyone wants to help me with any of the expenses, I got the Cash App and I got the PayPal, and they're both Hezekiah. $ Hezokuai, and the other one is what? PayPal.me/Hezokuai.
PayPal.me/Hezokuai is his
Yep.
PayPal.
And I even have this thing for PayPal. I'm not sure how to use it, but there it is. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate the appreciation. Check it. All right, let's see what we got here. Did JC Landry hook me up? JC, thank you so much. As always,
She's very sweet.
Yes, she is.
She's very generous. And she doesn't have to be. She's very generous. And I thank her for it.
Yes, she is extremely. Thank you. Holy crap. Wow. Thank you so very, very, very much. Oh my God. Thank you. Wow.
I'm telling you, you should get the debit card for Cash App because then you don't have to pay any fees by switching it out. Or
Yeah. Wow. Thank you, JC, so much. You know what? Let's throw you a happy dance. That's great. This is a cupcake happy dance for you. We all love cupcake. Here we go.
Speaking of
All
cupcake,
right.
we got like 9 minutes.
We got 9 minutes to the cupcake, the actual cupcake happy dance. All right.
He forgot his Vegemite. Well, I don't think he forgot it. He can't bring it on the plane because it's less than three ounces, right? You have to bring more than 3 ounces on the plane or less than 3 ounces on the plane. Your Vegemite.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't allowed to bring it. That's why I didn't.
Well, no, there's an ounce limit, isn't there, for liquids and food items?
Well, yeah, you could only bring a fifth of whiskey if it's under 70 proof.
Okay, he
No,
didn't bring it, person.
I intentionally didn't bring it because I don't want to eat it. Is my point. Like,
Doc likes it.
well, that's his problem. Good luck, buddy. Have fun with your Vegemite.
Yeah, I think that stuff's so toxic it would probably hurt the plane. They may not want it. Yeah.
Right. It's not allowed on the plane.
Oh, it's not considered a liquid, so he could bring it if it was a jar like he has.
Yeah.
Could have brought it.
I know, I could have.
No excuses.
You know, TSA stopped me because I had a bottle of water in my bag.
Yeah, you can't bring it through check-in. You have to throw it away. Buy another bottle on the other side.
Exactly.
So you should never bring water. It's a waste because they don't want you to have it.
It was just funny because at
3
first,
ounces or less.
yeah. But yeah, I had like a bunch of granola bars and stuff like that, you know, and they didn't care about any of that stuff. The funny part
It's
is
not liquid. You're not going to blow anyone up with a granola.
right. It could be plastic explosive. But I guess you can't eat that.
I think they look at you and they look at the granola bar and go, yeah, no. It's not making plastic, boom, boom.
Right.
To look
No,
like,
I know.
know.
I'm just a guy
still
who
like
drinks coffee out of
jacked
this.
up that you're drinking coffee out of an Apple Jacks cereal bowl.
Well, what's cool is I got a ton of these. I got Apple Jacks. I got Frosted Flakes. I got it all for my kids. But I didn't bring any bowls, so I'm just washing these, and now I got bowls and cups.
No, just no. Make an Amazon wish list.
I will. I'll work on that later. Just trying to think.
No, they weren't Sue Bear, but you can mix liquid with other liquid to make the liquid that makes it go boom boom. So, and I'm not getting on a no-fly list by talking about this. So,
yeah. But yeah, there's certain things that You know,
Even though I
they
can't
don't allow
fly
for
anyway.
reasons. Right.
Yeah, reasons.
That's right. Legitimate medical concerns.
Yeah. Even though here on the ground, I'm just as prone to. It's like, let me fly. Let me fly, please.
I want to get on a plane.
It's quicker. It's quicker than driving. Driving is like, especially the way it's like boring. Nebraska's boring.
Yeah.
Sorry to anybody who's from Nebraska. Didn't mean to insult.
Well, you driving through it though, like
There's nothing. It's like driving through Kansas. Sorry to anybody from Kansas. Didn't mean to insult.
Right.
There's literally nothing except dust.
Right. All right.
You're
So
excited to stop at a gas station because you're like, oh, people, look, there's people in there.
Right. Oh man. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember when I drove through Iowa. That's what it was like for me. Like there's nothing, you know. What a nightmare.
You know, people live there, but where? Because
yeah. Not near the expressway or highway, whatever. Interstate.
But the thing is when you get to Oregon, when you drive the way we drove,
Mhm.
when you get to Oregon, at a certain point, there stops being interstate.
Right.
And it becomes all like little roads through towns because I don't know why they just stopped making interstate that went directly through.
Right.
And then there stops also becoming bathrooms. There's no bathrooms. You have to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And then when you finally find a bathroom, your eyeballs are floating, and it's a porta potty that hasn't been cleaned in about 15 years.
No.
So you're like, no, I will risk a burst bladder because I'm not. You'll die of some unknown disease if you use that.
Right.
Seriously, you can use all the hand sanitizer, Lysol, whatever you want, but you'll die of some unknown disease if you go even step foot in there. It's
gross. Yeah. Oh,
so you wait another 200 miles, and now your back teeth are floating along with your eyeballs, and you're about to die. And there's some creepy gas station with some creepy dude. Because it used to be in Oregon, you couldn't pump your own gas because you're an adult and they don't trust you. So that law changed now, though. So some creepy dude would come out, go up to the car like, how much? With his hump, how much? You know. And I'm like, you got a bathroom? You got a bathroom. All the way down the hall
yeah.
to the rat. Oh my God. You're practically running. That's what it's like when you come the way we went. So I told my sister, don't go that way. You would rather me come down because then you're still on the interstate, you know.
Right, right.
Like you'll meet creepy dude in the porta potty and you don't want to do that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man. What time is it? Oh, almost time for the cupcake dance.
3 more minutes.
All right. So I could tell a story. So yesterday, because I told the story yesterday about how the day before me and my boys watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So yesterday, my son's like, Dad, you got to watch this movie Interstellar. You got to watch this movie Interstellar. You got to watch this movie Interstellar. So we watched the movie Interstellar. And I don't think, well, I know that he wasn't thinking of it on this level. My son wanted me to watch it because it's science fiction movie. He liked it. He thought I'd like it too. But it hit different when I watched it with him. Because I don't know for you people if you've seen it or if you remember what?
2 minutes.
Oh, 2 minutes until the cupcake. Happy a dance.
Okay. Hold on. So it hit different. You saw
right.
the movie Interstellar with your son.
Watching it with him made it hit different because ultimately, what's the movie about? The dad goes away, misses his kids so much, and then comes back to see his kids finally after being gone forever. And that's literally what just happened to me. That's why I'm here, is because I wanted to be back with my kids again. So watching a movie that's ultimately about that with my kids, it was like, I just lost it.
Oh, I mean, you weren't gone for like a millennia. It was
Well,
2
no.
years. It was-
Right.
I mean, they didn't like go up to adults. You know, it's not like think of it this way: you didn't miss a whole lot of important milestones. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, you came back in time for the milestones and to be there through a lot of growing up and stuff like that. So,
Yes.
be glad that you got back in time for all of that stuff.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it was all happy, you know,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was just like I said, watching a movie about that, a dad missing his kids with my kids was like,
It's time.
it's
It's
time
time.
for the cupcake happy dance. All right. Here we go. All right. Okay. Ole.
Olay.
And of course, let's throw in a real one. And since it's for her anyway.
Woohoo.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. There she
We
is. She
love
said,
you
Ole.
too. We love you, Cupcake.
Yes, yes,
Love you,
yes.
Maggie.
Always. Awesome sauce. Love it.
We are so sorry about yesterday. We got mixed up with the time and everything, and it was just really weird. So we're sorry about yesterday.
Yeah. But it's all good. We got it today. She saw it. She loved it. Yes, yes, yes. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Joy, happy, happy, joy. Happy, joy, joy. Happy, 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 joy, joy, joy. Do, 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 do. Oh, and did you see? Because everyone's been talking about Chili going to jail and his appeal and everything.
Yeah.
Well, no, just in general. Did you see that Gunner made a video?
On our
'cause he's-
TV? No,
Yeah.
but I can imagine what he's been saying.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is the guy that threatened me and now he's in jail. Haha, kind of a thing, you know?
Yeah, well, thank you for forgiving us. Man, I'm so sorry. I felt so bad.
Yeah.
Felt so bad.
Well, yesterday, I mean, I don't know about you, but I was way off my game. It's been a week.
Oh.
I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about I wasn't even, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you moved to a whole new place. You get a different time zone. It's an hour back, you know, and you're all discombobulated. I was off for a week, you know, slept in and did things for all of, you know, a lot of other people. And then it's just like, wait, which one am I on? But, you know,
Right. Yeah.
it's like, what time is it? I don't even know. It's like, we had no clear cut plan of action yesterday, you know.
Right.
Just, here's some videos. Let's play them and see how
See what happens. Yeah. And it is interesting, but what was it? I was gonna say something and then I forgot what it was. Hey,
Yeah.
all right.
I know you were talking about Chili. You're
Oh,
talking
no,
about
not
Interstellar with the kids, and you also watched The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly yesterday, didn't you?
Yes.
You said your son fell asleep, said it was boring, and then he woke up and it was all this action, like war,
Yeah.
during the Civil War, and stuff like that. So you're like, yeah, but it took place during the Civil War, so you know, like he fell
Right.
asleep, and he's like, oh my God, there's a war. What happened? What movie are we watching? You know, same one.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, that's cool. Because you know, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly it's like 3 hours, you know.
yeah.
So like he's watching an hour of this boring Western, whatever, and then next thing you know, there's all these Union Confederate soldiers attacking each other and guns and cannons, and they're blowing up bridges and all this, and it's like what? Like like he was watching a different movie all of a sudden. It's like, no, man, you just fell asleep for a minute, so you'd missed the how it led to it. But he ended up really liking it a lot.
Hey,
So-
Gary. Good morning. Yeah, I'm glad he did. It's a good movie, and it's one that I think everybody should watch at some point. You know,
Oh yeah.
but, he should
Um,
experience it more as he grows up. His perspective will change
Yes.
on it.
And hopefully next time he sees it, we'll be able to get him the 4K version. Because I don't know if you've seen any clips from it, but they
In
got the
4K,
original.
no.
Oh, they got the original print and they cleaned it up. And so many of those like scenes where they're just like outside in the desert, and it's just like, okay, they're outside in the desert. But watching the 4K version where it's all cleaned up, it's like, oh, this is beautiful. You see,
It's like
like
you're
the
there,
full-
right?
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm going. I really wish. Good morning, Edward. Good morning, Anastasia. Good to see you.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Lisa. Didn't see you. Sorry, I didn't say hi. And anybody else that came in that we might have missed. Good morning. So yeah, but I think you should watch it, every couple of years, because
Yeah.
as you grow up, your perspective changes on that. And
Absolutely.
it good old symbolism that you talk about.
Yes. So many great movies, that, like you said, you see them when you're little, and then you watch them again when you get older, and you're like, oh,
I get it now. I understand what they mean by that.
Yep.
It's like sometimes you watch a cartoon from when you were younger.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I didn't know what they meant by that, but I sure do now. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, there was some adult humor thrown in there.
Speaking of the Three Stooges, one of my favorite Three Stooges lines is one that I never got when I was a kid. And then I got older and I'm like, oh, when they go to court in Disorder in the Court and they're swearing in Curly, and he goes, do you swear? And Curly interrupts him and goes, no, but I know all the words.
You wouldn't know that when you were like a little 7-year-old kid.
Right.
You'd be like, what? What does he mean? Does he know all the words to the Bible? What is he talking about?
Yep. And especially because when you're little, you always think of old stuff as like swear words didn't exist back then. People didn't know. They just didn't, like they didn't say it in the movies or whatever, but people talk that way.
Mm.
That's one of the reasons why I like reading old books. Because like you see, like, oh no, they're everything that people were doing what people do. They just didn't put it in the movies or on TV,
Right. They kept it behind closed doors where they thought it belonged.
Right.
So they weren't very lewd in public.
Right. It doesn't mean they weren't, just not in public. Yeah.
Just not in public. Exactly. Yeah. Any movies your kids want to see?
What's that?
Are there any movies your kids want to see?
Well, me and my older son we sat together and we compiled a list. He has a list. The Apartment, 12 Angry Men, The Godfather. What else was on there? There's so many. It's a big list that he wrote. Let's see. He already did 2001. He loves it. He loves 2001: A Space Odyssey. He did that. Oh, and it wasn't just movies; it was TV shows. We part of the list was the top 10 best Columbo episodes, and we watched all of those. Before, when he was in Florida with me. I'm trying to think, what other movies does he have on his list there?
No, the top 10 best Columbo episodes, in whose opinion?
Okay, so what we did was we actually went and we got just did a search for the 10 best Columbo episodes. And then what we did was we took 5 different lists from 5 different people and then came up with our own top 10 list based on which episodes are on everybody's list.
Okay. And I'm like, wait, and whose opinion? is this list, you know?
Right,
Is it
right.
your opinion, his opinion, internet's opinion? What? Whose opinion is this list?
Right. So, like I said, we tried to do it kind of scientifically, like, look at all these different lists, and are there any episodes that are the same on every list? Those will be the ones that we take to make our list.
Raging Bull. Graham
Raging
says
Bull.
Raging Bull.
Yep, that's one of them. Yes, Raging Bull's on the list. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Taxi Driver. Now, he's already watched Jaws like 10 times. He's already seen The Shining like 5 times.
Well, who hasn't? The old one.
Right. Well, right. Well, yeah. Basically, every Kubrick film is on the list. The only thing is, and it's good because I don't even have to tell him. I don't even have to tell him. One time, like a year ago, I was just there and he was in the room. I put on A Clockwork Orange. He saw the first 5 seconds and he's like, I'm not ready to watch that movie yet. Wait till I'm older. And even now, like, even if I wanted to, he's like, no, I know that I'm not ready for that movie yet. And I can't argue. If he doesn't want to watch that, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to push that movie on you. The reason I recommended Idiocracy is because it's becoming more of a documentary. Yep. Unfortunately.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's fun to make a list, of movies. It is. Because then you keep thinking of more and more movies to put on. Because the older ones were original.
Mm-hmm.
Great scripts, great acting, great directing. They weren't like now, where everybody's ripping off everybody else. They're remaking movies. They're just no creativity.
Assembly
anymore.
line, cookie
Yeah.
cutter.
Yeah, no creativity anymore.
Nope.
At all.
Oh, and that's the other thing, talking about his list of the movies he wants to watch. Every Quentin Tarantino movie was on the list. At this point, there's only 2 he hasn't seen yet, Inglourious Bastards and Death Proof.
Glorious Bastards. I don't know. How old is he?
Huh? You didn't see
How old
that
is
one?
he? How old is he?
Oh, how old is he? He's 13. Well, he's already seen The Hateful Eight and Django Unchained and Pulp Fiction and all of that. Jackie Brown.
Pulp Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You will be a woman soon.
But it was funny, actually. It was cool because he got me to be a bigger fan of Jackie Brown than I was.
Really?
Like, I love all of Quentin Tarantino's movies, but when I sat with my son and we watched Jackie Brown together, because I taught him from when he was little how to look at movies. And so he's pointing stuff out to me. Dad, did you notice this? Hey, Dad, did you see the way he did that with the camera? Hey, Dad, did you see this with the symbolism and the edit? And like pointing these things out to me. And I'm like, wait a minute. Jackie Brown's even better than I thought. That movie's great. There are age restrictions for a reason. Well, right. That's why I won't let him watch Clockwork Orange. And he doesn't want to.
Right. There's age restrictions, but there's also, I believe, maturity levels.
Yes.
In kids. I mean, yeah, you're not going to let an 8-year-old watch Pulp Fiction, no matter how mature they are. But a 13 or a 14-year-old that's also mentally mature enough to say, I can handle that or I can't handle that. You trust them to tell you if they want to watch that or not and if they can handle it or not.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's exactly right.
But there is still movies that you say no to,
Well, you're right.
Age. Yeah.
Hey, I want to watch it. No.
Right.
But like my younger son, for example, like when
this movie was poorly done. It was a good concept.
Vendetta.
It was a good concept. It should have been a great movie, but I think it was just poorly done.
My son has the comic book #1, the original V for Vendetta.
It just, I just think it was this shitty. Should have been correct. Should have done better. Now that I would take out a remake of somebody who did it better. you know.
See, I don't mind remakes if it's just as good or better than the original, especially like if there was something wrong with the original. Like there's certain movies that there's no need to do a remake of. It's just a cash grab, you know.
Absolutely no, but that I think they need to do it again. I think it needs to do over. You can disagree if you want. You always do.
No, I don't, you know, like yeah. I would definitely support that.
Thank you,
You know.
Rister. But I do admit that I'm a fan of those Rat and Marvel movies. That you like.
Of the what Marvel movie?
Why are you having trouble hearing me?
I don't know.
Oh wait, hold on. Is it? Can you hear that?
No.
Okay.
No, it's
I
your
don't-
microphone. Yeah.
So why can't you hear me?
Maybe it's the volume on my computer.
Are you guys hearing me okay?
No, no. I just checked. The volume on my computer is at 20% right now.
I don't understand that. What's 20% mean? It's not. Does it mean what?
The volume on my computer, I just checked that it was at 20% volume.
So yeah, they can hear
Yeah.
you. They can
Yeah,
hear
now
me.
you're now that I turned up my computer, you're blasting my earballs out. I have to turn down the volume on my headphones.
Well,
The kids must have turned it down yesterday when they were on the computer.
do you want me to whisper now?
Hey, all right. Yeah, no.
Stop.
I know, it's a joke, you know. Come on. Anyway, what? Oh yeah, we were talking about.
Why are
movies.
you blushing?
I have no idea. Anyway, so we were watching V for Vendetta, yeah, and they could remake that one. Oh yeah, we're talking about the list of movies that the kids need to see. Oh, this is the story I was going to tell. Like for example, my older son, when he was like 8, 9 years old, Jaws was one of his favorite movies. You know, but because talking about how kids, you go by you judge based on their maturity level what they can watch. My little guy now, same age, I put on Jaws and he runs out of the room screaming. He don't even want to look at it. He doesn't want to see it, you know,
Well,
because he's not ready
it's not
for it.
missing anything.
What are you talking about? Jaws is one of the best movies ever made.
Disagree.
Oh, no, you can't do that, man. Jaws is too
I
good.
can do whatever I'd like, as I'm a grown woman.
Okay.
You are not my dad. I could do what I would like. I disagree.
But okay.
How hard is it to catch an effing shark?
Well, I mean, apparently pretty difficult for these guys.
Exactly. It's annoying to me. That's all I'm saying. It's annoying. Like Groundhog Day was annoying.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to stick up for that movie. $10 from Little Chihuahua. Glad you're with your boys. Enjoy them kids. They grow up so quick. Thank you so much for the 10. Here's your happy dance. All right.
I know I'm not going to make any friends here by saying that, Juggernaut, but I just don't think it was a good movie. I'm sorry. It annoyed me so much. It did.
But here's the thing. This is what I was trying to say, though. This is important to understand, okay? I'm not telling you can't have an opinion. I'm not telling you can't dislike a movie. But to say that it's not a good movie, like it's extremely well made, it's extremely well written, it's extremely well acted, like it's a great film. You don't like it, that's fine. But you can't say that it's not a good movie, you know.
I can say what I would like, as I am free. This is a free country. You cannot control my speech. You can't control my opinion.
Yeah, but
I don't think it was a good movie. I don't think it was a good premise. How hard is it to catch a freaking shark? You lay a trap, you catch the freaking shark. They are not that smart. I'm sorry, they're not.
They tried that, and then the shark ate the damn deck.
The sharks are not that smart. I'm sorry, they're not.
And it was strong and it would hide
It was
in the
not,
water.
I could not suspend my belief for that movie. I just couldn't. It was too hard for me to do. I'm sorry. You have to be able to do that with a movie, and they have to be able to get you to do that with a good movie. I wasn't able to. I'm sorry, okay? You can hate me if you'd like to, because it's just a freaking movie, but
No, it's just an opinion. That's
it's
fine.
an opinion, and it's
Yeah.
mine, and I can have it.
Exactly.
Don't
There's
tell
nothing
me
wrong
that I
with
have
that.
to have your opinion, that it's well made, well written, well directed, and that it's a masterpiece of our time. It's
Yeah.
not. It's
But that's not opinion. That's just a fact. All right, so tell me about a movie you do like. And if you say Spice World, I'm going to hurl my computer.
heck
I'm
is
going to yeet
Spice
it out the
World?
window. The Spice Girls movie?
I don't watch that kind of stuff, and you know that.
I know. That's why it was a joke.
Because I dissed your movie that you like, don't have to insult me.
I'm not. Come on, you know that I'm being silly. It's
I
my
think
job.
Schindler's List was well done.
There you go. Can't argue that one. And it's a Spielberg movie. There you go. Did you like E.T.?
Of course.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yes.
So is Jaws the only Spielberg movie you don't like?
Yes.
Okay. That's fair. I'll take that.
How hard is it to catch a fucking shark?
Well, unfortunately, the bad thing about Jaws is that it caused the shark hunting to go through the roof, and the shark population suffered like a huge amount after that movie came out.
But yeah, just like when Marley and Me came out, what happened? Just
More
like when
people bought dogs.
that big, what is it? With Beethoven came out, what happened with those kind of dogs? You know, and a lot of them end up in shelters. That's why it's like, you know. Anyway.
But no, yeah, that is kind of, you know, when you look at the numbers, like I said, of how many sharks have been killed by people versus how many people have been killed by sharks, people are winning, and it's not good because it's like, I think it's something like 2,000 or more sharks per one person. Like, it's insane. And again, when you watch the trends, once Jaws came out, the number of sharks being killed like jumped through the roof to an insane amount, to where some species almost became endangered over it. Like, that was a bad thing. In fact, Peter Benchley said that he always regretted it, writing it after that because of that.
That sucks though, because you don't realize what's going to happen when you write a movie or you know, story.
Right.
You just don't realize that people are going to do stuff like that. And I feel bad for them for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
had stayed, you know, just, I don't know.
Well, it's because, like, you think of it, I think of it like in a certain way of looking at it, like, okay, you got these horror movies where there are these supernatural entities and these monsters. How do we make it like actually scary? We'll take something that's real, like, I don't know, a shark. Oh, okay, cool. And then, but then next thing you know, because sharks are real, people can really go after them to try and kill them. You know, it's like, no, they're not monsters. It was just a monster movie, and the monster happened to be a shark because we thought that would be scarier than some supernatural entity, you know, something real.
Sorry. I'm trying to figure stuff up there.
No worries, no worries. Nothing to worry about. No worries, no worries. Watching me just scream and shout about not worrying.
What happened? Just looking around?
What did I miss? Oh no.
Yeah.
Mhm. God
I
bless.
hadn't heard from her. Yeah.
Mhm.
Usually I hear from her on WhatsApp. Yeah, Balco, and that movie scared me to death.
Which movie?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
I watched it at my aunt's house with my cousins. Like I wasn't allowed to watch it, of course, when it first came out. I don't remember how old I was, but she rented it against my parents' wishes, of course. And her stepkids were over, and she had 2 stepgirls, and it was me and my sister. So there was 4 of us in there watching it, and of course I was the youngest. I was terrified, and we all slept in the same bed that night. Of course, we all squeezed into a twin bed, but it was pushed against the wall. So it was the 2 cousins, and then my sister, and then me on the outside, of course, because youngest
well,
has to die first. You know that. How it goes. So all night I kept staring at the door. I didn't get an ounce of sleep. I just
Nice.
kept staring at the door, like waiting. And of course I didn't want to fall asleep, because fall asleep, you're gonna die.
Right. That movie, I saw Nightmare on Elm Street when it first came out. My cousin took me to the theater to see a double feature. It was Nightmare on Elm Street and Return of the Living Dead. And it was great. Nightmare on Elm Street obviously is a classic. Return of the Living Dead is one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. But watching it at the time, I was just like, I was blown away, and I
Yeah.
was right. Yeah, it was crazy. What?
Well, the thing is, I'm not a fan of horror movies.
Right.
I'm going to
I
admit
love
that
it.
right now. I'm not a fan of horror movies. Just looking around, if you're able to talk to her, tell her, my prayers are with her, and I hope that she can recover from this. It's not a good thing that's happening. My thoughts are with her. But I know what my mother did.
What?
Now, I've told you a lot about my parents, but I'm not going to go into that. So what my mother did is around Halloween time that same year, knowing terrified I was
Oh no.
of Freddy Krueger, she borrowed a hand glove from somebody at her job at the knife.
Yeah, a Freddy glove.
And in our kitchen, we had windows on either side of the back door. And one of the windows, you could see like where the stove was and the counters and everything. And she knew what time I would be cooking dinner, because my job every night was to cook dinner. And she knew I would be at the stove about the time that she was going to be getting home. So she went to the back, went by the door, reached around where she knew I couldn't see her, and just tapped on the window with this glove. And then I looked over, and all I saw was the hand with the glove.
Oh no.
And down I went. I was just out. I was so scared I was out, down on the floor. Just
wow.
Out. That's how scared I was. Literally, it was just fainted. That's how scared I was. Terrified.
Wow. There was
Didn't
a
even
guy.
have a moment to think. Just saw that glove out.
Man, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I could see that being super scary. There was this guy in New York who was a clown, but what he did was he specifically like advertised, like his thing was, if you want to punish your kids, you call this clown, and he'll do stuff like that. he would show up at the house like with the parents' permission. He would show up at the house and like stand outside the window and like look creepily at the kids, or purposely go out of their way to
I
scare
can't
the
believe
kids.
any parent would do that to their child. I just can't. Your child's acting out. I understand you want to go to extreme measures, but that will traumatize your child
Yeah.
really well. I can't believe anybody would want to do that.
Oh, we got £5 from Elizabeth McMillan. Thank you. McLemmon. Yes. Hey guys, been watching from my hospital bed. Just wanted to send Miss Ray some healing hugs before I sign off. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank
Yes.
you.
God
I
bless. Thank
appreciate
you.
that, and I hope whatever's wrong, I hope you heal soon. Speedy recovery, and I hope you get to go home soon. Being in the
Yes.
hospital is no fun. You don't get any rest. So I hope you get to go home soon and actually start recovering from whatever's going on. Speedy recovery to you, Elizabeth, and hugs back.
Absolutely. God bless.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Awesome. Awesome.
So that's
Best
why I
fans in the
became
world.
not a fan of horror movies, because I, sticks with you.
Right.
I became a chicken after that, so yeah.
Well,
I
for
didn't have the
me,
nicest of mothers.
for me, I actually fell in love with horror movies because as I got older and they weren't scary anymore, I sort of outgrew it. Then it became like, okay, let's try and find a movie that actually can scare me. And then, like, that's when I really started getting into it and enjoying it. So, like, now, like, when I go to a haunted house and I see all this crazy stuff, I love it. Like a carnival or something. Like, yeah, look at all, this is great. And like I get into like appreciating the special effects and this and that. And then if something happens that actually is scary, to scare me in a movie, because it's just a movie and I know it's all fake and makeup and all that, for me to watch it and actually get scared by it, that's like, now I know this is a great horror movie because it's actually scary, not just. I don't like movies, especially when it comes. Well, we're talking about horror movies. I don't like it when it's like gory just for the sake of being gory, unless it's intentionally insane, over the top, like Evil Dead 2 kind of stuff, where it becomes silly. That's fun. Renfield, that movie, like when he literally rips the dude's face off, like that was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hilarious.
But it's not like, in a Saw movie, if that happened, it'd be different, But in a comedy movie, it's just like,
Thank you, Rooster.
huh?
I said thank you to Rooster.
Yes. Rooster
He said
Cogburn.
this.
Ray-tastic. Yes. We love Ray. Absolutely. Rooster Cogburn. That was a great movie too. John Wayne, the Duke. Fill your hands, you son of a bitch. Great stuff. Even the remake.
What's your
of that
favorite
movie.
genre movie though? You've never told me. What's your favorite genre of movie? Like the best genre you've ever seen?
Well, I have a box of DVDs right here that I just, one that I grabbed when I went to the storage unit, and it's almost entirely horror films in there. So I guess if I had to say, it would probably be horror. But I like sci-fi, I like action, I love drama. I like old movies. Film noir. Great stuff. But I mean, I just like movies in general. It isn't necessarily any one particular genre. Crime thrillers. It depends on the movie. The Maltese Falcon. Like I could watch that all day. But I think horror films is what I would say as sort of my default, just because it they are the cheapest kind of movies to make because all you need to do is buy some fake blood and some props, and you can make a horror movie. And because of that, a lot of great filmmakers, great writers, great directors, whatever, break into the movie business by making a cheap horror film. And so you see like Evil Dead, like Sam Raimi, and like, or John Carpenter with the original Halloween, like these great filmmakers, these great writers, these great actors, all these different talented people who got their start in horror because it's cheap and easy to get started that way. And I think that was what led me into getting into it. Just looking around, yes, definitely. I did meet the stuntman who played Jason on the Friday the 13th movies. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So horror is your favorite.
Well, like I said, if I had to pick one off the top of my head, it probably would be that.
Because you like the
Yeah. I like comedy too. I love comedy movies if they're funny.
Well, if you had to pick one genre of movie, just one, could be horror.
Oh, maybe suspense more so than horror.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's why like a movie like The Shining, like is one of my favorite horror movies.
Yeah.
But there isn't
It's not
really
a horror movie. That's not a horror movie. I don't see that as a horror. It's suspense. It's thriller. It's not a horror movie. I could never call that a horror movie. That is just no. Come on.
Well, that's why I'm
such an awesome movie. It's not, I cannot. That is in my top 10 most awesomest movies.
Yeah. So maybe saying thriller would be more accurate than horror. Yeah.
That's where you're on the edge of your seat. Like,
yeah.
When are those twins going to appear again? Where's the jump scare? It's a thriller. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You can't consider that horror. I mean, yeah, there's some where you see some blood, but it's not like you're waiting for like a man with no face to come and like.
It's not the Texas Chainsaw Massacre
in your sleep. Yeah, you're not running from a murderer. You're not running from, you know what I mean? It's you are kind of, but to me, more of it. It's got a thriller vibe to it.
Yeah,
it's not. It doesn't have a horror vibe to it.
Well, and I'll tell you, like, I think I've said this on the air before too, but like, that's one of the reasons why, for me, I love the original Halloween so much, because the murders in that movie aren't really there for the sake of the horror of the murders. The murders are in that movie to establish that if this Michael Myers guy gets his hands on you, you can't negotiate with him. You can't talk to him. You're going to die.
That's it. That's what
right.
makes it. That's what makes it horror.
Right.
This is right, and
But the thing with that movie, and the reason why to me it's great, is because it isn't the horror of the murders that are the point. The point is, now that it's established that if he catches you, you're going to die, let's make him going after the main character. Right, so now it's the suspense of him chasing Laurie.
Right, but I want to address Parson where he says there are supernatural elements. Are there?
In which movie? The Shining? Of
course. The Shining. Well, are there?
Yeah, there's ghosts everywhere.
Are there?
Yeah. The twins.
Are there?
Old man serving the drinks in the bar. All the people in the bar.
Are there?
Yes, I'm telling you, the old man in the thing, the dude in the bunny suit with the dude that's
right. I know. Okay, so but if that's the case, and he's not just drunk and the boy isn't under just some kind of stress, how is that horror? He says it's horror because there's he says that it's supernatural and that makes it horror.
I don't know if I'd agree with that. I always thought of horror more as based on like gore.
The kid having powers and him seeing ghosts doesn't make it horror.
Right. Suspenseful, thriller, like you said, yeah.
Right. Yeah, the horror of domestic abuse, sure.
Well,
But the symbolism is her getting away from it, her growing her strength in herself to get away from it, to run from it. That is some symbolism there. You know, I see no horror in her gaining strength. You know, that to me is not horror. That is power. I see the boy as having power and he's helping his mother gain her power.
right.
I'm not saying that a thriller can't be scary, but it doesn't necessarily fall under horror.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It horror can be difficult to define, right? Depending on who you
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah, and everybody's opinion can be different too. Mine is just that it's not horror. To me, horror is gore, guts, and that's it. There's no really plot line to it except that a lot of people get killed and one person survives in the end. You know,
Yeah.
that's it. This
Well,
had a
that's your
lot of,
again Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's
right,
your template.
right. This had a lot of different moving parts to it and a lot of symbolism, a lot of things that you could determine in different ways. You know, they used to talk about this movie in a class, and everybody would come up with a different idea of what something meant.
Well, when it comes to The Shining, they've actually made movie. There's a movie about all the different theories of what they think it means because there's so many.
I agree. The first was the best, Anastasia.
The first one was.
First one for The Shining.
Oh, well, yeah, the original. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But I have to go potty, so I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Okay.
Are you good?
Yeah, I could have just said you needed a refill on your coffee or something. You know,
Oh, yeah, TMI. Gotcha.
okay. You're good. Why is my camera off? I think I hit that instead of mute sometimes, and I don't realize that I have it off. Apologies. But yeah, but I think everybody can have a different version of what's horror, what's not, you know. No. But I'm more of my favorite genre movie is actually like mob. I like movies about the mob, whether it be fiction, nonfiction, anything to do with the mob. I'm about it. So that's why it's my favorite. But yeah, Stephen King, I've read most of his books. Right now I'm a little behind on the books, but I don't know. Stephen King books to me are not horror. They're more supernatural and suspenseful. So that's just my opinion about them. Just like Dean Koontz. He's not horror at all. It's like very little blood and guts in his. Oh, you like prison movies, Paul? Okay. Oh, Carrie was gory. I agree that Carrie was a horror. And also the one with the dog. What was that? Cujo? That was horror. Oh my God. Whoop, that one scared me half to death. I couldn't even look at a dog for a while. Casino is a great movie. Yes. Very underrated when talking about Bob films. Graham, you are, exactly. Cujo scared the crap out of me. That I will call a horror movie. Pet Sematary was horror. Yep. Very much so. His early stuff very much was a little bit of horror, but yeah. Same. Yeah, Carrie, you love mob movies? Yeah. I love anything to do with mob. I don't know why. I think the mob was still like a thing, you know, where they were like back in the 1920s and 30s. I think I would be in the mob. I would love to be in the mob. Or be like married to a mob dude, you know, because I feel all about it, you know. I don't know why. I just think it was cool. I know they were bad people I know they did a lot of bad things, but I just think it was like, really cool. I don't know why. I'm stupid, I guess, but I just love reading about it. I love learning about it. I love watching it. I just dig it. Hi, Erica. Yeah. So, especially because it's always De Niro in them, you know, and Pesci and De Niro. They are like the best actors for playing in mob movies. Yeah, I'd be the muscle. Yeah, I'd be going around. Where's the money? I'll break your kneecaps. You know. Yeah.
You know what though? I was just thinking while I was away for a second just now. Like, see, it's so hard to pick one genre, one favorite genre, because I was like, well, what about sci-fi? You got RoboCop, you got The Matrix, you got Alien, you got Terminator. So many great sci-fi movies, you know.
I just told them my favorite, flat out favorite genre movies. I'm never gonna move off it. I'm sure.
What was it?
It's mob movies.
Mob movies?
Mob movies, yeah.
Like Godfather, Goodfellas,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
The whole, like, if it's nonfiction, fiction, documentary, non-documentary, I don't care. I'm about it because
That's good
I
stuff.
would be in the mob if I could.
Oh no.
I'd be breaking kneecaps.
Oh no. Oh no. But yeah. Great stuff. Yeah, there's so many great movies, you know.
Yeah. Go exploring, you know. I mean, you never know what you're gonna find out there. You never tried a genre movie, go pick a movie and try it. I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
That's my thinking anyway. I mean, I just don't like Jaws.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
Well, it's just you got to know that, like, because there's certain movies that are like certain holidays, like Christmas. You know, you watch your Christmas Story, or in my family, it's what is this? Blow with Sharon Stone and Ray Liotta and De Niro. Oh yeah, Blow. Yep. That was a great movie. Yes, indeed. Yeah, crime dramas, basically.
My next favorite, I know this is probably not a genre of actual movie, but if they have like true crime documentaries,
Okay. Yeah.
you know, that you can watch. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe in my past life, I was like a hitman or something. Maybe, I don't know. Kind of violent, huh?
Right.
I don't know. The mob is all true crime, you know. It's like,
Right.
not so much now. They're more like kind of like legitimate business stuff. Some things they're not, but mostly legit.
Right.
You know, in Chicago, they have all the roads. They fix all of the roads, and you know, they have all the garbage and stuff. But they do things mostly by the book, except for they do.
Well, that's why, like back in the day, you know, they all were getting involved in Vegas when Vegas was new, because it's like they already were experts at gambling and prostitution and all that.
Yep.
And so it's like, oh, now here's a place where we could do it actually legally, you know.
Well, Vegas was kind of failing, you know, in the
Mhm.
beginning when they tried to get things like going, like with tourism and stuff like that. It was totally failing.
Yeah.
Totally failing. And they came in and they said, you know, we know this stuff. Like you said, we can help you. They came in from like New York, Chicago, Detroit, all the major cities. And they said, mostly New York and Chicago, though. And they said, we can help you with this. But it was funny because one side of the street said no. One side of the street said yes.
Yep.
Which side of the street you think was surviving and the other side wasn't?
Right. That's it.
Yeah. And that's true. It's a true story. True story. There's a lot of movies that base their premise off of that. Casino's actually one of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, where
Even The
they send
Godfather.
people- yeah, Godfather, because they send people out there to run things. When
Mhm.
one person would screw up and get taken to the desert, they'd send another one out there.
Yep.
Yeah, I
That
just
was
like
the
it.
that was the whole thing with Fredo in the Godfather movies. It was like, you send me off to Las Vegas to take care of this stupid casino,
Favorite Disney movie, Robert? I
Lion
think
King.
mine is Little Mermaid.
Mine's Lion King.
Why?
Why? Because it's awesome.
Okay, because it's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, mine's Little Mermaid.
Why?
Because she badly wanted to be something that she thought she could never be, and yet she got to experience it and found out the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
That's true.
And sometimes the grass on the other side is fertilized with bullshit. Basically,
Right?
that's a huge lesson that a lot of us have to learn in life.
Absolutely.
Some people don't learn it till later, and then it's too late. That's why it's a good story.
It is. There's no doubt about that. That is a classic. Wow. That's interesting. It's weird, like, too, like with certain things, like, because like everyone has their own point of view on things, like, and just thinking about the way different people look at different things. Like, you say The Little Mermaid, and you're thinking about like what happens to her and what she goes through and what the actual underlying story is, which is usually when you talk to me about movies, what I start talking about. Like, like when we had a conversation back in the day about Rocky, and I'm talking about all the underlying stuff that made me love that movie, and now you're doing that with The Little Mermaid, and I'm sitting here thinking about, oh, you mean the movie about the adult prince that's trying to hump a 15-year-old mermaid?
You know what kind of people think about that, right?
People who look at a cartoon and think, oh, well, they're not, paying attention to the fact that it's her 15th birthday at the beginning.
So you're part of that whole cancel
No,
culture, right?
no, 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 no.
How old is Cinderella compared to Prince Charming?
Well, that isn't one of my favorite Disney movies either.
Oh, I'm just asking though. How old?
I don't remember. I have no idea.
Right. It's in mostly every Disney movie that the female little star is a lot younger than the male who
Yeah.
wants to marry her. Beauty and the Beast. How old is that fucking thing
Oh, yeah.
compared
That's
to Bella? I mean, come on. How old?
Yeah, I don't know. I never paid attention. I kind of meant that was a joke, but I wasn't actually like, hey, like, no, I know, I understand. It's a good movie. In fact, we almost named, my brother was going to name my niece Ariel because we loved that movie so much.
But he did not, correct?
No, he ended up naming her something else.
Why did he change his mind?
I don't know. I'd have to ask him. I don't know. I mean, she's what? Well, I mean, she's a lawyer now, so I can't remember, when she was a baby. I just remember that at one point they were considering naming her Ariel because they loved that movie, We used to sit and watch that movie a lot.
It's not because of the origin of the name, right?
I have no idea. Ariels are angels, right? Or something like that.
It's a Hebrew name. But anyway,
Yeah, I don't know. I just know
well, I mean, I
that.
gave a better answer than because it's awesome. I mean, who would tolerate that answer? Like if you were in school, who teacher wouldn't be like, okay, why is it awesome? Because it is.
Well, dude, how could you not like Scar, man? He's like,
I know.
yeah, long live
I
the
can
king.
say I didn't like The Lion King. They asked what your favorite Disney movie is. Not do you hate every other Disney movie and just like that one? That's not the question.
Right.
Question one, favorite. I didn't say I didn't like The Lion King. I love The Lion King.
Yeah.
I love Aladdin. I love most of the Disney movies. Most of them.
Yeah.
Most. Ariel is a very beautiful name. And you can name it boy or a girl, Ariel. It's gender neutral. So.
Well, no, listen, obviously, again, I'm being silly, but like, I know, like, my son, well, yeah.
You can't, don't say names. Yeah.
I was just going to say, like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't talk about that. But his name was based on Hebrew. But like,
which
yeah.
child? The older one?
Boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like,
like, how is that?
Not the youngest one, no. But
no, not at all. It was.
I was thinking that one was like.
No, that one was. See,
this is thriller.
Whatever was, since there's 4 kids, the mom picked 2 names and I picked the other 2.
The mom. The mom.
So the 2 that I picked are based on something.
Is that what we get reduced to when we get divorced? The mom? Is that what we're called after that? The mom?
Baby mama? Yeah.
I'm the baby mom. I'm the stepmom. So what am I called after divorce? The evil stepmom? I wasn't evil though.
No, I don't know.
I'm going to have to ask, what am I going to get called to all future girlfriends? I wonder what I'm going to get called. He's not going to tell me.
They always say the X, or,
yeah.
The dinosaur.
Something really awful, I bet. I don't care though. It's what it is,
I already got the ringtone is Godzilla's roar,
Oh, it's funny. I should have a poll. Like, what should I make the ringtone?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any idea. What should I make the ringtone?
I don't know. Dun 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 dun. The Imperial March.
I don't know. I like that, so I don't think I'll do that. I don't want
the
to
slashing.
do anything.
The slashing from Psycho.
Yeah, I could do that. I mean, yeah, maybe I should. I'll have to have a poll. I'll have to have you
Nails on a chalkboard.
No, I don't want to hear that every time it rings.
Right, exactly. It's something horrible. Like,
please stop calling. Please stop calling.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to think of she who shall not be named. It's a lot to say.
Voldemort instead of Voldemort.
Voldemort. No,
Yeah,
I need a ringtone for
an
ex-husband. I need a poll.
Just a fart.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you farting? No, it's my ex calling.
Yeah, can you imagine me being in public and it starts ringing and people are like, ew. Purpose is farting.
That's great. Oh man, I love it.
That's gross. Why is birds farting?
Right.
It ate Taco Bell for lunch. Excuse me.
Or
Hi,
like,
Nyman's wife. Good morning.
hey, what's up? Some kind of like a random naggy thing, like you know how like in Peanuts, whenever the adults talk, it's always rah, 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 rah. Something like that, but like a generic like naggy like rah, 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 rah.
I gotta
Yeah.
see what I can get because
Yeah.
I don't know where to get ringtones. I'm old. I don't know where to get ringtones.
Right?
Like, how do I do that? I
Yeah,
don't know.
there's a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
I think you can
Speaking
just
of, where's Frauditor Media this morning? Is he hiding? Does he knew Dave was in here?
he's probably mad at us because we called him out on his prank yesterday.
I didn't call him out.
No, I know, I'm joking.
Dave's the one that said he was gonna end his birth certificate, not me.
Hey, I don't know nothing about that.
I told him I thought it was funny. I told him I thought it was a prank during the day, but he said it wasn't. So I'm like, all right, well, okay.
Anyway, for those of you who missed it, like you're looking at me here, but this is my actual setup in the apartment now. I'm sitting on that chair and there's my desk. It's not even a desk, it's just a little
Two
cabinet.
Comcast boxes.
Yep. Stacked up against next to each other. And then there's my bed that Uncle Artie gave me.
No, thank goodness it wasn't a blow up doll.
Yeah, it's a blow up bed.
Well, with him, blow up can mean two things, maybe three.
Right. I had that conversation with him too.
Love and marriage song, Paul. Love your wife, do you? Yeah.
That's nice. Some people have good relationships and it's beautiful. And
It
I
is.
support that.
Beautiful
Absolutely.
thing. Yeah. I'm glad for people who have happy marriages
Yes.
and relationships. Keep them going, nurture them.
I have a friend who literally like is married to the girl that he's been dating since high school, and they're still together, happily married, and it's great.
That's awesome. You found
Yeah.
this person early, you know. Sometimes it
Yep.
takes practice till you find your person.
So yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. man.
Anastasia, I entered my reception to the White Sox song that they play in their opening, which is Thunderstruck.
You be
ACDC Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck.
Guess we had a White Sox theme at our Not my idea.
So the White Sox use Thunderstruck, and do the Bulls still use that Emerson, Lake and Palmer, or whatever it was?
I don't know. I haven't paid attention to the Bulls
Since the Jordan days,
ever.
even during the Jordan days.
I didn't. No. You know what I did? Volunteered to work, so everybody else can be at home watching the Bulls game.
Ah, okay. Are you cold?
Yeah.
Because you're like, ooh.
I don't hear Banky.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm learning about this place the more I'm here too, is that like the heaters, like when I turn it, basically there's only two temperatures in this room.
Hot,
It's either
cold.
it's either so hot that I'm sweating like a dog, or it's so cold that my teeth are chattering.
Dogs don't sweat.
Through their tongue.
Sweating like a pig. Or you're sweating like a
pig dog.
WHORE in church.
Oh. That's right.
Oh, congratulations, Paul. 24 years in May. That's a long time.
Yeah, it is. That's great. Congratulations. This is. Oh, well.
I'm must not be married to like a raging narcissist, so that's nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
My hair is keeping my neck warm, so that's good. It's 46 outside, so I'm not entirely sure why I'm this cold.
See, that's one of the things that's interesting.
And I wanted to tell you I'm going on the week of the 14th. I'm moving. I won't be here that week. But I'll be checking in with Hez, so he'll updates.
Yeah, I'll be keeping you guys updated for sure. Ray and I are always in touch, you know. Even like when I was all this time that I was gone and you guys haven't seen me, I was still Ray knew what was going on. Always. That's one of the things I was going to say that's interesting too, that I got to get used to living out here now. I mean, I'm actually colder than you now. It's only 38 right now. And we're supposed to get like 2 inches of snow tomorrow. Yeah. Fun, fun, fun.
Wow. Snow. It's snowing forever. It thundered the other day. And I was like, what was that? Thunder. It doesn't thunderstorm here.
Wow.
Ever. So I'm like, I haven't thundered since I left Illinois. So now I'm like, oh, what the heck was that? I got nervous because I'm like, it's thunder.
Now, see, that was one thing I didn't miss because in Florida, you get way more because we get those hurricane season, you know, and the thunderstorms are way more brutal than any thunderstorm I ever saw in Chicago, you know.
And doesn't it rain like once a day there?
Well, I mean, every day you get, like, but I mean, like, it just,
yeah,
like
but you're like, it goes right over you and it's done. But you got a Gulf and you've got an ocean, so it's like, goes from either one way or the other, then it's gone.
Right. And we had, when I was in Florida, I've seen rainstorms that were like the biggest, craziest rainstorm I ever saw in my life. And 5 minutes later, everything was dry. It was hot out, beautiful day, you know, just humid, you know. And I've like in life, like before I ever moved to Florida, I've seen this. But I saw it happen more times in Florida than I've seen it the whole rest of my life total, which is when there's a huge rainstorm, like right there. And where I'm standing, it's beautiful, hot and sunny. And it's raining like across the street. Huge, crazy storm. Like I saw that a lot in Florida. Out here, I've only seen that like maybe a couple, 2-3 times, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get like that in, like, in, you know, Wisconsin, Illinois. It doesn't, I mean, it gets humid in the summer. I mean, you're swimming through the air. It's just so humid, but it doesn't just rain for 5 seconds and then go away.
Right.
It's weird, you know?
Well. But it is what it is. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Whether or not you're cold or hot depends on the thing I was going to say that I can't remember the word.
I was trying to figure out how long my parents would have been married if they weren't, you know, I hadn't passed away.
Oh.
56 years.
Wow.
Been married for 56 years, yeah. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my parents, let's see, probably Almost the same, like 55 years, 54, 55. Yeah.
My parents got married in 1968.
Okay. I think my parents got married in 69. I know my brother was born in 1970, and I know they were married. And he was born in January, so yeah, it had to be in at least 69, maybe 68 that they got married.
Uh-huh.
I would think.
Shotgun wedding?
I don't know. I don't think so. No, it was as soon as he got
Marry my
back.
daughter.
No, it was literally, from what they tell me, it was literally as soon as he got back from Korea. He went to a party and she saw this dude in a handsome looking guy in his army uniform, and that was it. That was all it took. And he could play guitar really nice and all that good stuff. Lots of good, lots of stuff, lots of crime, Dog McGruff, and everybody knows that my toes are down there. Yeah. So anyway, guys, again, this week, and probably for a little bit, the show's bare bones while I'm still setting up my new place, but I'm here, I'm safe, and everything's good in the hood, and we're having lots of fun, everyone. Yeah. All right. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Is Ray Ray okay? Yeah, she gets well, yeah, she'll be all right. 2021 would have been my parents' 60th anniversary. Wow. Illinois rains a lot. Minnesota will snow for 8 months out of the year. Yeah, Minnesota can get crazy snow. Oh, thank you, Greg. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Congratulations on the move. I'm happy for you that you're back with your kiddos. Yes, thank you, Anastasia. And the boys are literally here right now. They're sleeping. They're my first week here happens to be the same week that they're on spring break. So, they're going to be here until they go back to school next week. And then that's when I'll really be able to have more time to double down on the work, actually getting my YouTube stuff going more. Post your Amazon wish list in Discord. We'll buy pink versions of everything for you. Well, I got to come up with an Amazon wish list. I've never done that before. My kids have done that for me to buy them Christmas presents with. You
Not
can rent
just in Discord. Some of us don't have Discord.
That's true. But look at this. Nightman said you can rent a truck from Home Depot. I wonder how much that costs. I never even looked into that.
From your storage unit to your house, it's only like $29 for an hour, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
so if you're going from your storage unit to your house locally, like they rent them from like Home Depot, Lowe's, all of them rent these trucks to like move stuff. Short times only, like $29, $25.99, $29.99, like an hour, something like that. So you can go move some stuff, bring it back. It's like flat. It's like pickup trucks or vans. I think some of them have vans too.
Yeah. That might not be a bad idea, just to get stuff out of my storage unit, like you said. That would be really cool. Actually, that's a great idea, because I really do want to get everything out of the storage unit. I mean, at least all of my stuff, because like, I don't know, now that I'm here to keep paying for them to hold my stuff, like, I don't know. I was thinking get all my stuff out of it and then tell what's her name that like, now that it's only your stuff, you want to keep it, You start paying for the storage unit. No, I can't be mean. Erica, $29 per hour or $137 for the entire day. All right, Anastasia, nice seeing you. Bye. Have a good day. Thank you for dropping in. It's by the hour. Highway Star has a truck. Maybe he could swing by. Yeah, right. Have him drive from Texas all the way to here to pick me up to drive 2 miles down the road. Yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Till my daddy takes a T-bird away. Ooh, ooh. You need to stop wasting money on storage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like now that I'm not in Florida anymore, it's like, why am I paying you guys to hold on to my stuff till I get back? I'm back. There's so much crap in there, though. I got to like dig through and see what's what. I got the one wall of the storage unit is just bins, like those plastic bins, just stacked in stacks of 5, just 5, 10, 50, like tons of them. And I have to dig through them all to see what's in there. I don't even remember half of it anymore.
Well, you gotta clean it out if you don't want to pay for it anymore.
Well, that's the thing is like, I'm going to need like a day, to spend at the storage unit going through everything, not just like, because the problem when I went there last time, I go with my uncle, and he's the kind of guy where it's like, grab your stuff, let's go. Come on. I don't have time. I don't want to go sit here all day. Like, come on, man, let's move it. It's like, I need like a day to go through every bin, everything, see what's all in there, what I need. And what's just, because when we packed it, we literally just took everything and just threw it in there.
Y'all better tell me if that cat's getting anything.
I don't see him.
Guess what he's looking at?
The balloon?
Yeah.
Move it all.
To your room and stored it there. Whoa. Except for that bed. We gotta get rid of that bed. We need to get rid of it.
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah.
Wait, oh. Gotta figure out what's the best way to dispose of that mattress.
Excuse me, sir. Leo.
Yeah.
Leo. He took off with it.
He grabbed the balloon and split.
He let it go. He let it go. Dork.
That's awesome. You could rent U-Hauls. Yes.
Yeah, but those like Home Depot and what's that other one? Menards.
Yeah.
Menards has them too. Now that you're
Nice.
back up there and you're by a Menards,
Yeah.
they have them.
Absolutely. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Like that stuff going.
He grabbed it from there and he drug it over there.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He heard you yell on it and he got upset.
Oh, yeah, he's out there playing with his toys. Yeah.
All right, big pork. Oh dear. But yeah, but that was the thing when I was originally planning on driving from Florida to Wisconsin. U-Hauls and stuff were way too expensive, but just local, yeah.
Local, it's like by the hour or all day, and then you just pay mileage, I think, and gas. You put the gas back in, And it's cheaper. It's much cheaper to do that. My sister did it. She had some stuff she had to pick up from a friend's house that they were giving her, some couches and stuff. So she rented one of those, but got the couches, went to her place, dropped them off, put it back. It was cheap. So
Right.
cheap. It was like, at the end of it, less than $50 total.
Right.
Better than asking around, can I borrow a truck? Can I borrow a truck? Can you come over at this
Yeah.
time? You know, because friends have things to do. They don't want to be there moving couches for you or a bed or, you know.
Right.
It
Yeah.
said free mileage. Get out.
But
Well, there you go, man. Free mileage. How far is the storage from your place? It's free mileage. You drive all over town.
for what is she saying?
Those trucks from like Home Depot and
like-
stuff. Free
okay.
mileage.
Well, yeah. That's like
Mine are.
that's the problem with the U-Haul is they charge per mile, you know. But I don't, because somebody said like per hour, but that's the thing. Like when I go to the storage unit, like I said, it needs to be like a whole day.
Well, they have daily rates.
Right. Right.
So it's 100 and some.
37, I think she said. Yeah.
Right. It's cheap. That is cheap. But maybe you should go sort through it first. You know, get somebody to drop you off there and then later pick you up. Like be there the whole day going through everything. Put a pile of keep, put a pile of no keep, get it all sorted, and then go rent the truck another day and come back.
Right. To be what? Oh, there he is.
Hi, Will. I thought you might be hiding out today because you were afraid of. Oh, it's hearing on stage.
But anyway, yeah. So that's a good idea. Going up there, spending a day digging through everything, like you said. And to be perfectly honest with you, the main things for me are my comic books, which that alone is like I think 6 or 7 boxes. My paintings, my original paintings are in there.
Are you being for real? Well, I didn't.
I thought that was part of his gag from
I
yesterday.
thought it was a
I think that was
joke.
legit,
Yeah.
Penske.
Yeah. I mean, if you want, you can look around for a better rate, you know, but I wouldn't rent the truck to go there and have it sit there while you're digging through stuff. It's wasting money. But I would just go dig, get everything set, garbage, keep before you even rent anything. Just have somebody drive you there and pick you up.
Set it up, yeah.
Just to set it up, you know, or Uber or something.
Well, but that was why, like, I was trying to find one that's not per mile, you know, or that whatever that where like I get the truck for the whole day, you know, for that amount or whatever. But again, like you said, I have to look at the different options. Different places have different, whether it's per mile or per hour or whatever. Figure out what the best deal would be. But yeah, that's definitely a good idea. But then the only other thing, like really, but again, part of it is like I said, I have so many bins full of stuff. I don't even know what's in half of those bins. I might find, you know, the rest of the dishes that I don't have here, or you know, who knows what's in some of those bins. My books, my hardcover books that I used to talk about. Rube Maximilian for $20. Welcome to the new place. No pizza time. Yes, yes, yes. Here's your happy dance. Do 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 do. All right. Yeah. I love it.
Thank you very much, Rube. Very nice of you.
Did Cool Clear Water get timed out here? Is that what he's what?
No. Oh, when you accidentally got timed out? no idea how long it was for. Yeah, I don't know how long it was for because I wasn't the one who timed you out. You got accidentally timed out the other night.
Yeah, I was there. I saw it.
Yeah,
I was
so
in the
I
chat.
wouldn't have any idea. I don't, well, you know what? I would see it, but I don't know how long it was for. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been well, I mean, again, especially now with everything that's been going on with me.
Uneducated twizzle dick. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Rooster got a 24-hour ban from YouTube to comment because he said that Siberian Tiger was an uneducated or an educated twizzle dick. Immediately, I cursed and mentioned his inability to pay his bills. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. No, I just get my comments deleted, even though I don't swear.
Right.
And my comments get deleted.
Go down and spend time sorting everything first. Yeah. Yeah. That is a
Ray
good
is right. You skipped that part. You skipped the Ray is right part. He doesn't like reading that, Graham. We have a mole. Where?
I think it's right here.
Right here. I have some right here.
There you go.
I'm calling my vampire moles, but they're too close together, so it was a baby vampire. It was a bat. It's a bat. We were trying to time a troll out on Maggie's stream. It was an accident. TCC, you should be good now. It's only a 24-hour. Yeah, but I didn't know for how long. So you should be good now on Maggie's stream. If she ever has one, she'll be good. She doesn't stream that often.
16-foot truck from Penske for 2 days, $78. That's cool, but I don't need a big old 16-foot truck.
We can like take a nap in there with all your stuff.
That could be my apartment.
We can put all of us in there. All your stuff.
Like I don't have that.
There's
much
like 50
stuff.
people. There's 50 people in here. We can put all your stuff and 50 people in there. Like, let's take a nap.
Right?
Yeah.
Like an Austin Powers. Mole.
Better Media, your buddy was trying to troll KFR last night. Yeah. My Erica's like, are you on? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'm not. I have to step away. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know his rules. She's like, don't be an asshole. I'm like,
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I seriously don't know what KFR's rules are. Like, if he doesn't mind, people
Right.
being
No,
in there, the trolls being in there, or if I don't know. I don't. Yesterday I got tired and had to go to bed,
Right.
KFR likes to stream for a while,
Talking about like the size of the 16-foot truck and all that. But here's the thing, like I don't have like a couch. I don't have a bed. I don't have any
You have
of that
a love
stuff.
seat from your uncle.
Yeah, but that's but that's the biggest
But no
thing.
love
So
to put on it with you, so you can't have it, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'll be sitting by myself on a love seat.
You can't do that. It's against the rules. You can't sit by yourself on a love seat. It's called a love seat, Hez. You have to get a single seat.
Yeah, I just need a lazy boy.
Okay. Frauditor Mania. I don't know what to do with you.
He's something.
Left me in the dark about your whole April Fools. I thought it was your friend. Guess I'm not.
Oh, Nightman's wife. No, I understand. You know, you got to remember, you're watching the Hez show. I have a very sarcastic sense of humor, and a lot of times I say things just being silly. But
I want
I know
that
you were
size
just
truck.
trying to be helpful.
I want that size truck.
Yeah, that'd be great.
With 3 things in it in the middle, like strapped on. I think it would be funny.
Big boy, because like sometimes a bigger truck is cheaper. Like you might not need that size, but it might be cheaper. So yeah.
I want that size. I want to open it when there's a bunch of people around so they can see like the little bit of
There's,
pile
like,
of stuff in
nothing
the
in there.
middle and there's nothing around it. They'd be like,
Yeah.
my ability to deny knowledge.
Plausible deniability. Yep.
Yeah, nice try. That's why
That's
everybody else
funny.
got to know. Anyway.
Yes. Darling Renee, Amazon sent notice that Craig Andrew got the
yesterday.
But he's
out
home
of
now.
jail,
He just
darling
posted a
Renee.
video. Yeah.
Yeah, he's out. He got out yesterday though, so maybe he got his book before he bailed out.
We gotta send Chili a copy.
Yeah, he's gonna be in a while. He's
Yep,
6
Zuzu's
months,
here.
so we'll send. You want to send him one?
Oh yeah, he'll read it.
He'll have nothing else to do while he's
Right.
bent over, so might as well be like. Yeah, you need more syrup. You know?
Sorry. Oh no.
Sorry. The
No, that
visual,
was
I
great.
know.
That was great. Oh man.
I'm gonna get you demonetized, I swear, and banned. Probably and like a timeout or something. I don't know. Sorry.
Well, so far it's still green, so we're good. Let me hit reload.
I don't
and
know
make
how to
sure.
behave.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I just don't know how to behave. I'm like,
You know how to have fun though, and that's what we're all about here on the
yeah.
on the morning show. Oh, thank you so much, Anastasia. If you're still here, thank you so very much. I just saw it. Boom, boom, boom. All right, I think she left though, and just saw it now.
Guess you better go. So I gotta check on that stuff soon.
Yes. Bam.
I gotta talk to Betty about the GoFundMe. I don't know how those work, you know, at all.
Yeah, I did a GoFundMe once years ago, but I don't really remember. I think well, yeah, if they set it up for you though, then yeah, the money wouldn't be going directly into your bank account. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it was through PayPal.
Yeah, I think it's about done. You know, I think it's ran its course, but I think that was so sweet of them. You know, her and Joe did that. I just don't know how any of it works. How any of this works. I don't know how it's done. So
yeah,
I'm not Toledo and LIA. I don't do this GoFundMe shit for a living. You know.
Right. Exactly. So sometimes you need a little help. That's all, and there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, mine was to get money to bury my dad. You know.
Oh, I sold my car to bury mine. Well, cremate mine and have his memorials. I sold my car, my Jeep. I loved my Jeep, but I did it for him. So gotta do what you gotta do, right? It's just sometimes
Yeah.
your parents don't understand they should have life insurance.
Right. Yes. Yes.
That was of the generation where they just relied on themselves, and no one else. And they taught us the same thing, but fortunately, we realized you can't always do that. You should be insured and you should, do things proper. But
Yeah.
they taught us the same thing: rely on yourself, work hard, rely on yourself. And sometimes things don't let you do that, in life.
Right.
Things happen, and
Mm.
for me, I just got this hand of cards that I wasn't expecting.
Right. Yes.
I mean, part of it I was expecting, because when you're a diabetic, that stuff is going to start breaking down when you're a diabetic for like your whole life. I think things are going to start breaking down, but you're just not prepared for it when it's going to start happening. And then it starts happening, and it's like so fast that it happens.
Right.
It's just the other stuff that I wasn't prepared for to happen so fast.
Yeah.
So I should have been more prepared. I just wasn't. And I don't know.
Well, there are certain things, it's like there's a difference between like being prepared or whatever, but like knowing, you know what I mean? Like you could know something's going to, okay, this is going to be really bad. Okay. And someday that's going to happen. Okay, cool. But when it actually does happen, like you could know it's coming, but are you really ready for it? Some things I don't think you can be,
No, you're not ready. Anyway,
we're at about the 3-hour mark, so I think this would be a good time to wrap it up for the day. We had fun hanging out, talking. We got to talk about some movies and some good stuff. We found out that Ray doesn't like Jaws, and and Chili DeCastro is still in jail. All right, the two things that matter the most.
Really, Greg? Awesome thing to say. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a great day and enjoy yourselves, whatever you're going to be doing. Have an awesome Tuesday, and I will see you guys around town.
Yes, all right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys in the morning. And let me go ahead and put up my Elvis gnome. Yay, yay, yeah. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. I'm all shook up. All right.
Tomorrow, my son and I are getting new glasses. After that, we'll see.
Police just knocked on my door. The police just knocked on.
Oh, there you go.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
I sympathize with batteries. I'm not included in anything either.
What did the Pink Panther say when he stepped on that ant?
That ant. That ant.
That ant, that ant, that ant, that ant, that ant.
What happened when 19 got in a fight with 20? 21.
I'm making a documentary on how to fly a plane. We're currently filming the pilot.
Yesterday, I was racking up to play pool with my son. He said, "Dad, you want a break?" I said, "Why? We just started."
My kids refused to eat leftover tacos for dinner, so my wife said to throw them out. I did. Now I have no idea what to do with the tacos.
What do you call a polar bear in the jungle? Lost.